Good evening, and welcome to another live stream with me, Edward from Games and Tea. I hope you are all having. We're here again. Yes, we're here again. It's been after a week off, which I definitely did need. Back to streaming again. So, on that note, there are some announcements and some couple of interesting, important ones. I have emotes! Fucking finally! I have emotes, finally! So, if you are a follower, you'll see that there are only I believe 6 emotes are available to you, unfortunately, but that's because that's the way it is. That's the way Twitch works, unfortunately. But you can see that there are 5 emotes available to you downstairs, which you can use: Nat 1, Nat 20, raids, highs, and hugs, because hugs are wonderful. If you become a subscriber to my channel, you'll get access to a few more emotes, such as some quite wonderfully photoshopped emotes of me with extremely wide eyes and shock, as well as a few other ones for your other for your enjoyment as well. We are definitely keeping those. So if you become a subscriber, you'll be able to see those other fun emotes, and maybe there'll be some more time in the future. We'll have to see. But if you wanna take part, if you wanna take a use, I'm messing up my words. But if you want to have those, they'll be in there. Hey, Seagen 358B, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed here. So there's that. Other announcements: I will be back again tomorrow with some Warhammer 40,000. Oh my god, that's a lot of wide eyes. I do not like that. It's kind of terrified, to be honest. I will be back tomorrow.
Guy, that's
Oh. I will be back tomorrow with some Warhammer 40,000 for a Chaos Gate, playing some of that. And Sunday there will be no D&D on Sunday. However, I will be playing Raft, and I would like to have my community to join me on that, if you are most willing to do so.
When?
This Sunday.
As long as I'm not working, I'll play it, because I want to play that.
I will be going live from 7 o'clock. If you wish to take part in it, please message me in the Discord channel, which you can find popping up at various times in the chat, as well as also in my profile, somewhere down below. You can find a link to that. So please join the channel. Join the Discord if you want to join in on the game on Sunday. So see you there.
Slide in this man's DMs. Do it.
What else was there? Oh yes, the miniatures that you can see dotted around the screen at various times in the game have all been provided to us from Heroforge. So many thanks to them for allowing us to be able to use those things in our game. And I just have to do something very quick in the background. Otherwise, if I don't do this, no, not just yet.
Yep.
Give me 2 seconds while I just do. And
The suspense is killing us.
Killing us, and boom, we have a Sean. Hey, there he is.
Oh,
There's Sean. Oh, and you lost me. There we go. So, apart from that, so many thanks to Heroforge for providing the miniatures that you can see dotted around the screen and underneath me at some points. The other thing that you should also note is that the tabletop choice, which you can see providing the roles to us underneath me and besides my characters, my players, has all been done in Fantasy Grounds Unity. And the music, which you can hear going on in the background, has provided us from Tabletop Audio, Syrinscape, Ian Grimm, Philistine Studios, and from Alexander Nakaradis up in our studio. So many thanks to them for providing us with some awesome background music to provide a little bit more of an ambience for the game. One last thing: if at any point that you are listening or have us on the background and you feel that the music has gotten a bit too loud, because we have different volumes here, and I definitely have a different volume going on as well, please do let me know and I will adjust as necessary. Also, vice versa, if I seem a bit too quiet or my players seem a bit too quiet, do please let us know, otherwise we won't be able to know these things. So, without further ado, I think that is everything. Yes, I believe that is everything, I think. Oh, no, there is, no. There is one more thing, and that's channel points. What you can use your channel stuffs for, and you can use your channel points to influence the game in very small little ways. You can get an insight check, you can get a reroll, an advantage, or an inspiration, which you can grant to any of those you see on the screen in front of you. So you can grant advantage to myself, or rerolls, or any advantages or rerolls to my players here, and they can be they can be done in any way you like. Help us, please. Yes. I can understand that plea, Lydia. I can very much understand that plea. So, without further ado, let's jump into some intros from our players today as to their characters, starting with the one who's requesting some help. Lydia from Instagram fade of that one, Lydia. She plays a wonderful character called Shania. How you doing? And let's hear about Shania from you.
And this one time I didn't think of an intro because I forgot that segment existed. Yeah, which is just about the right level of quippy for Janai. She's a fighter. She's mostly brawn, a little bit less on the brain. But yeah, she's on the run as per usual. But this time she's not necessarily immediately running from something, which means she's found something that means something to her, and it's a gross emotion, and she really wants to drink. She hasn't yet. She's gonna kill some rats instead.
Yeah. Catharsis brought about by killing.
Violence, yes.
Yes. That's not a recipe for disaster at all. Oh, punching a pillow, yes, absolutely. And besides the very, very unsure of herself, possibly running for something or possibly fighting something, is Sykes, who is definitely not running nor fighting something, but certainly searching for something. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing, Neil from Immersion Diversion, who is playing Sykes? How are you doing, sir? Please tell us a little bit about Sykes for us.
I'm doing good, and yeah, I play Sykes. He's currently, he's a hunter, in the sense of he's a. Why do I forget the race now? Early class. He is a ranger wood elf, and yeah, he's currently searching for his family, and at the same time ready to wreck some rats.
Wreck some rats.
Wreck some rats. That would be our team name, the Rat Wreckers, but it's too hard to pronounce.
Rat Wreckers. Ah, that's okay. That's fair enough.
It's a bit of a mouthful.
Above him is Tefari, who is normally played by Jeff from Alhandrin, the wonderful, delightful Jeff. Unfortunately, he is not able to join us today because work has decided that he has to work. Unfortunately, and when work says he has to work, it's unavoidable. Unfortunately,
blame capitalism.
But blame capitalism for that. So, but we do wish him all the well with his day, and hopefully he can join us again soon.
Even dropkicks cannot beat jobs.
Even dropkicks can definitely not beat jobs. No, absolutely.
That needs to be a shirt.
If anyone could dropkick a train, let us know.
Besides Tefari is. Stop it! Shut up! I'm trying to do something here. Besides Tefari, I'm trying to do something here.
Shut up! I'm trying to do something.
That's pretty much the entire stream. Anyways. Besides Tefari is Faul, who a wonderful, naive, cuddly, learning some interesting truths about the world from people that possibly should not be learned from. Is played by Sean. How you doing, Sean? And please tell us a little about Faul for us.
Yeah, I'm doing good. He's like a furbolg from a forest stronghold where he kind of grew up knowing nothing about his community. And yeah, now he's naive and out exploring the world, and yeah, like you said, learning some very choice lessons. But he's excited for the weasel stomping day that we get to have. So
weasel stomping.
rat.
It's definitely rats.
And any Weird Al fans though in the chat though.
I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand that. So, and beside them we have Zelma, who plays Illyria. How you doing, Zelma? Please tell us a little bit about Illyria for us.
Believe the mic quality is good for all of y'all. Anyway, Illyria.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah, completely different. Anyway, Illyria, absolute wonderful person to be around. Currently on a quest of searching for her memories and possibly getting her life back, and try to see if she could find anyone like family and whatnot that might be alive and whatnot. Who knows? But her hatred for the mind flayers might start popping up from time to time.
Indeed, and if you want to know a little bit more about that and about that situation, please feel free to watch the last episode of this game and the one-shot that I did on my 1-year anniversary. Some interesting information was revealed then. And I suppose with that, I believe we are all set for today. Diving into the game today, our heroes had a very I'm trying to remember. Oh yes, you had a very role-play intense session last week when a lot of not secrets, but a lot of very heavy and very personal things with our characters were revealed and discussed about and given room, which was really quite wonderful. And I do have to say, guys, thank you very much for feeling confident to do that, because that was really quite amazing last week. And you guys do not have inspiration. You should have inspiration. Take inspiration from that.
Oh, I already had some. I should use it more.
I'm quite willing. I'm quite free with the inspiration. So please do take it. It was last session was really quite a session, and it was quite a role play. Yes.
Ask a question about inspiration.
Yes, please do.
Because you have explained this before to us and the chat, but my brain is currently made of soup. So it wasn't just advantage. You could also use it to create a scenario where you would succeed at a skill check you otherwise wouldn't succeed at because of background reasons.
Not quite a skill check.
Just kind of a scenario.
A scenario. If you can use your inspiration to petition me to do something. For example, if you were, say for example, you were an element-based character, or somebody who had an affinity with a certain element, but did not have the ability to cast any powers or able to utilize that element. So, for example, that you had a close affinity to fire, for example, but you weren't able to use or cast fire spells. There might come a situation where you find yourself desiring or needing or wanting to be able to take hold of that element and be able to try and use it for your advantage. That's where you would then use your inspiration to try and petition me to be able to do so.
Do funky stuff.
A little bit funky stuff. Yes. There is also the in-game uses of inspiration, which is that you would be able to. To give yourself advantage on the roll? Is that really it? Yeah, that's literally it. Just to give yourself advantage on that roll. Good lord, that's really quite rubbish. So yes, you can use it to give yourself advantage on the roll as well. So there's that as well.
Ideas are happening. Ideas, goddamn.
Use them.
Good.
Our brain's gotta use them.
Good.
Even though my brain is
while I look that
even though my brain is being a brick at the moment, it started grinding its cogs a bit.
My brain always does that.
Yeah.
Oh, and a really quick thing before we get into it, can we get music?
Oh God, you guys don't have music. Thank you. Sorry.
No, we are very mute.
You are very quiet.
In the noggin.
My apologies. There you go.
Oh, good. I just didn't want to interrupt anything. So.
No.
The viewers
thank
have
you.
music.
The viewers have music, yes, but it's just my players don't. But now you should have music.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm playing All Stars in my head because
Our 5 heroes were on the path to try and figure out what had happened to the Royal Alchemist, a task that was set to them by the King of Faul, where they currently now reside. Faul being the capital city of the hegemony of Faul. Lots of Faul here, and our characters had been assigned to go and find and search out this Royal Alchemist. After a little bit of investigation, it was found that the Royal Alchemist had been taken by something or someone, and evidence all seemed to point to this Ratfolk, or rat-like people, seemed to point towards that, at least anyway, and judging by the very, very small cave that was found underneath the fort, is likely to have been taken to a lair of some sort. Our 5 heroes had then decided to go off and do a little bit of searching of their own, in order to try and get prepared and wait for a character in the name of Hashut, a red Dragonborn, to help them the following day. While they were out searching, 3 of our characters, Sykes, Tefari, and Illyria, disappeared from the sights of Shania and Faul, and were missing for quite a while, actually. Really quite a while. If you want to know what happened to them, go check out the one-shot.
we beat the shit out of a vampire.
Spoilers, man.
Yeah.
While
Yeah,
the 3...
spoilers to the vampire one.
Spoilers to the one-shot. While this was happening, Janai and Faul decided to go and, try and find if there was a map of some sort of the sewers that occupy the city of Faul. Upon approaching the Rising Sun Library, they would find that the Rising Sun Library had been closed down, or at least had been shut down from public access. Only a very, very good persuasive roll from, I believe it was Janai, I believe it's either Shania or Faul, one of you two, was able to gain the attention of the High Custodian of the Rising Sun, one person that I have previously spoken with. After a very tense conversation, it was found that the Rising Sun had been robbed, or something had happened to the library, which resulted in the closing of the library to the public. The High Custodian then impressed upon Faul and Janai that they should try and at least find something, or find out what had happened, where the supposed thieves had gone to, or where they came from, because the sewers seemed to be the only idea. And it just seemed to be a coincidence that our two heroes had previously made the delivery of a certain map to the Rising Sun. After being able to receive a mostly up-to-date map of the sewers, Faul and Shania then proceeded to make their way back to the Song and Dance Tavern. While on the way there, our 3 missing characters then reappeared. Sykes, with Sykes looking extremely battered, and basically on his last legs. Somehow still alive, but it looked like they had quite the fight. It was then, they then had a chat, caught up, found out what the hell had happened, because they disappeared and then came back, and then had a bit of an emotional moment with Shania feeling quite stressed and upset about the fact that it just felt like she was running, but now unsure about what she wanted to do a little bit. And with Illyria also finding a certain hatred for a certain race within the world of Manatar. But eventually our five heroes eventually found their sleep and woke the following morning, some of you with a headache, some of you with a sleep, but possibly not too restful sleep the following morning. The floor is yours.
I'd love me a roll just to see if I.
And Illyria with specifically a bruise on her head.
Yeah,
She's
she got backslapped by a fucking vampire.
Well, also, like, when you were upset, you're like bashing your head against the
You
wall.
were
No.
quite
No,
hard,
no, it-
punching the thing quite well.
Yeah, it was her fist, not her forehead. She would have been unconscious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you're
no,
right.
it's you were punching the wall, but yeah, your knuckles are still quite bruised and bloody, but
Mhm.
you're okay in that regard.
All right, I got a 12, so I guess I'll go third. Yeah, I'm gonna go third.
Alright,
Okay.
so getting up in the morning, Sykes would immediately just start getting his things together, making sure everything's tightly tied to him so he doesn't lose it during the fight. Checking that everything's where he needs to be so he can easily access it. Just be like quickly, pull anything out he needs to.
All right.
Then he like pushes the window open because he realizes it's kind of drafty in here, kind of dusty in here, so he just kind of not dusty in the sense that it's actually dusty, but like musty or whatever. So he opens the window to let some air in. While
Yeah, there's a bit of a musty smell, but
up
since it's you and Tafari together, yeah, it's a
Some
bit of a musty
stank.
smell. Some stank, yeah, some stank.
Yeah.
But
Then I
eventually,
just tie my stuff up and go downstairs.
unless there's anything particular, the five of you do eventually find yourselves in the main tavern area of the song and dance.
All right, I'm back. Oh yeah, Janai, my wonderful friend, Illyria, would wake up, doing her thing, except it's donning off her old armor into a new one and gifted it to the wonderful Janai and says, hopefully this would offer more protection than your leather armor. It's a bit better, but it's better than nothing, right?
And Janai would not even look at the armor at first glance, just first look at the hands that Illyria used to punch the wall with and see if they have gotten a little better overnight, like crusted over properly.
They have.
Yeah. And I'll just like give them a light squeeze, and I'll take the armor, and without much comment, because she's not one for many words, especially in the morning. she'll just try and see if it fits.
It does. It's a little bit of a squeeze because Illyria is slightly short. I believe Illyria, you're slightly shorter than Janai, right?
5'4".
Yeah, so you are shorter than Janai, just about. So it's a little bit of a squeeze, but it fits relatively comfortably. It's what you would call in D&D. It's called studded leather armor. It's not studded leather armor because that stuff never existed. But that's just a pet gripe of mine. So effectively, you now have some relatively decent studded leather armor on you.
I'm 6 foot.
It doesn't quite cover entirely.
Studded leather crop top.
It's a little bit of a studded leather crop top, yeah, just a little bit. It doesn't quite fit entirely. There are certain bits just kind of like that's going to need adjusting. But you sort of struggle into it eventually. But
I'll put
you've
some
got
cloth
some.
over. It's fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine with that.
Yeah.
Illyria says, I think we need to go to a tailor and readjust that a little bit.
I think we'll need an armorer actually, but yeah, maybe. Thank you.
You'd actually need both.
You are very welcome.
Sorry, there was a pedantic DM somewhere in my ear, and I.
Sorry,
stopped.
sorry.
Yeah, I know all the facts.
Sorry,
We
that was
gotta-
very pedantic of me.
Anyway, let's go downstairs and because we have a big day today.
Yes, let's see if Tafari has cooked breakfast and if our little red friend has returned.
The five of you make your way downstairs, and Tafari has not made breakfast for you yet, because he only just got up as well. So no, he's not made breakfast. But he wanders over to the kitchen and starts cooking a very quite decent breakfast that you've all had from him before. But as you enter the open tavern area, you can see a relatively familiar blonde-ish elf sitting at a table, looking quite expectant and impatient.
How familiar? Shit. It's been 2 weeks, Ed.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry. Familiar as in this is the form that Hashut took when he placed one of the jewels on his returned one of the jewels to himself.
Right.
So he's familiar in that this is the form that you've seen him take.
I'll join the elf at the table.
Yeah, I'll sit next to him and be like, how's it going? And give him too hard of a back pat.
You gave him the too hard a back pat, and there's definitely that sort of it doesn't take a lot to notice the slight sort of stiffening of the body as this kind of like, what's this person doing? Why are you touching me? Feel sort of reaction to what you're doing. Yes. Good morning.
Had breakfast yet?
I have had my own breakfast.
All right, no pancake for you.
Pancakes, what's that?
You have not had breakfast yourselves?
No, it just
No.
woke up.
Fine.
We need protein. Protein is good for a fight.
Yes, fine, yes, quite, whatever. What's the plan? You want me to help you? I know that. Why? What is the plan?
Okay, so we have a map of the sewers. And the idea is that there's a big cavity, and I just flap the map on the table, and I just go right here. I just wipe some things off the table because I've always wanted to wipe something off the table and put a map down.
Well, let's say that he has a glass of water which you just sweep off the table without any ceremony or any question to him.
We'll get just some more water.
And you plonk this quite large map down onto the table. You realize that this map actually you probably don't have enough room for this map, but hey, it's on the table, and this is the first time I believe Sykes and Illyria, Tifari's busy cooking breakfast, but Sykes and Illyria, this is the first time you've seen this map.
Oh.
And it is quite a detailed map. And well,
it's a copy of a detailed map, so it's an approximation of a map.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you had the original map. Okay, so it's...
Oh no, they wouldn't take that. Wouldn't let us take that out.
Correct. Sorry, my apologies. Yes, so it's not a very, very detailed map. It's a little bit smaller than the size I thought it would be.
I try to memorize the map as best I can.
Sure, no worries.
Just like copy.
As you are investigating and looking through this map, you notice that Janai and Faul have managed to. Have they missed part of it? I mean, there's a massive, great big hole in one part of the map, almost a sort of almost central, almost slightly off-center central location. It's just this gaping void.
Yes, since I did doodle this myself, it probably says big hole.
You doodle.
That's fair. There's just big hole written in the map.
Which means that's where we're going. So
that's the castle, King's Castle.
Yeah, it's right under there.
Okay. So the plan is we're gonna go down there and take care of. We gotta get there's a alchemist down there that we found out was kidnapped. So if you find a human down there, do not kill them.
Unless it's...
Or actually, I don't know what it is. Humanoid, sorry. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Well...
all the rats in there are kind of humanoid.
Also, if we...
Yeah,
do we want...
the rats are also humanoid.
If you see something down there that's not a rat, don't kill it.
Unless it's like a snooty sort of royal, in which case I think I would be okay with that. But do we need him for like a witness or?
If we find the prince down there, we need a witness. So
keep your voice down.
Princeless.
Yep.
Priceless.
No, he's asking if we find Prince, like what Prince?
Oh yeah.
The singer.
Why are you talking about a prince?
Oh.
Well.
I'm sorry.
He may or may not be involved with everything that's going on here.
So long as this gets my map, I don't care.
Nice. You scratch our back. We, like, gently pat yours.
Just don't pat me or hit me at all.
No, we'll stay away from yours.
Good.
We'll get off yours. There we go.
Um,
Anyone get there eventually.
What
And I
is the
high-five
plan?
The nearest person.
Where? Okay.
I do
You
have a
want
plan.
you want
We
my
have-
help? Where is it?
So we want your help getting back that alchemist.
Right. Fine. Where is this alchemist?
Down in the sewers, in the caverns where the Ratfolk live.
He's somewhere down there.
Somewhere down there, yes.
Right.
I have a spell that can have us easily sneak around down there, which means we might not entirely get it. We don't necessarily need to fight everything, and we can avoid not senseless fights, but needless fights. We can We can do more of the important ones and take care of leaders down there.
He looks down the map. Do you have any idea where he is down here? And he just gestures to the entire map.
No.
Well,
Short
Right.
answer, no.
can Illyria make a investigation on which potential spots on the map where he may or may not be located, like areas that could house a alchemist or anyone, like prisoners?
You know, any labs.
Sure. Sure. It's not quite investigation, but I get what you're saying. Sure. We'll go with that.
Oh,
That
ho!
that fucking
There it
You're
is.
still out of it.
There it
is.
Inspiration For...
should I just spend my inspiration on that? Nah.
It's up to you,
Nah,
mate.
not this, man.
I mean, if
Save
you
it for
plan
the
on
good
getting
shit.
more, you don't use it now, you won't get another one later.
Yeah, but you're not gonna produce another tearjerker in like half an hour.
There it is.
That's what it takes.
Well, I'm going to take that nat one and I'm going to take a lap.
Okay, cool. You have a look at the map, and yeah, it could be that point, or that point, or that point, and out that there's you basically start pointing to random places on the map almost, which eventually just starts getting very confusing. It's like no, and he Hashut in his elven form just says, stop. I don't think it's going to be in all those. We can't cover all these places. Eventually, Tafari comes out with five plates of very, very sweet and delicious looking pancakes.
Ooh. Thank you, Tafari. These look awesome.
Yes,
One
well,
of them is
my mother
poison.
did tell
One
me
of them is-
how to cook.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Imagine he gains a proficiency in cooking.
In pancakes?
Just cooking
A
tools.
pancake proficiency.
I gave proficiency. Yes, but so
So we
one of
can't
the
look
things
at
to
it,
do
man,
is
but-
look for-
We
One
can
of the
point out
thing-
on the map where that one tunnel led to, though, at least. The
Yeah, we
one that we
could-
couldn't fit into.
Yeah. We have no idea if they cleared that. Like, if the Ratfolk cleared it or not. Or if it's
Well-
still aimed in.
Well, the thing is if
No,
we
no, the
do-
one that we saw on the side of the hill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thing is if we do crawl through that, guarantee we would get stuck.
Mhm.
It's not meant for us to go through. Especially you, Pharaoh. I don't think you and crawling through holes is not your forte.
Also,
So we
didn't-
can we can walk to it from the inside, and then from there look for
Can
So
I-
signs.
we could enter. We could
That's
enter
good.
a sewer around that area and see if we can find that hole. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Was it like a very small alchemist? Because if we can't fit through the hall, how did he fit through the hall?
We could always go back to that first entrance to sewers when we ventured in here for the first time. We could always do that.
You do
That'd be
recall
a long
that.
trek to yeah.
Sorry, you do recall that the hole that you found, this sort of small cave that you found inside side of the cliff, was small, but you were able to fit in it if you crawled on your hands and knees.
Ah,
But didn't it didn't Kitsune go in there? And
Yeah.
it kind of got even tight for Kitsune.
It got quite tight for him, yeah.
Yeah, so we wouldn't be able to go through. We could go in, but we wouldn't be able to come out. Possibly, unless we had a way to dig a bigger hole. But
Well, it's also not the only way into the sewers.
yeah, true.
right, but it
You
is
can
like
just
the
enter
route
the
that.
sewers and then walk to that spot.
hmm
Yeah, we could always go to that one entrance in the sewers where we first came out of it.
Right.
Yeah, if I remember, Meritef may or may not knocked out a guard, I think.
Yeah. I like the suggestion of
Fine, I
like
believe?
maybe we should just go into the maze and find the one spot that is above on the maze. Like
Just find
gonna be
one part.
super
see where
easy.
We go from there.
super easy to find out.
hmm Plus, if we find, I don't even know what kind of footprints we're looking for, but like, obviously not Ratfolk footprints. But if we find any kind of footprints other than Ratfolk, we could also try to follow those and see where they lead us to.
Well,
Right.
and there was a decent amount of blood, so that could be a thing could follow too.
Could have
Because-
dried up by now. That happened yesterday.
How did we get to the hole again? I got a little distracted by you like disappearing into thin air.
We went down a
And you falling off a cliff.
No, that wasn't distracting at all. No, but how did we get to the hole? Like,
yeah, we
did we
went
follow
down
tracks?
We went. Well, yeah, we followed
You
the
did.
blood trail and tracks.
right.
Or no, the blood trail ended, but we still found like footprints.
Yeah.
And
You
So
thought you
he went
Sorry.
into the hole, and then the hole got narrow, but he still went to the hole. And the fox thing, it said like it got super narrow, but somehow a guy squeezed through. So is it like really, really narrow? It does look like it's narrow, and actually it is. It's magic.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm just saying, like, either the guy can shrink or magic.
Hmm.
Because we found out that he was in a struggle because of the blood, but if it turns out that he is actually a rat folk, then we've got, or not a rat folk, but a were rat, then we've got bigger problems.
What if he caused the struggle in his own place?
It's fairly getting smart.
puts on the detective hat again.
Giant like thing. Yeah.
Oh man.
Pulls out the pipe.
The giant. Like, like
The-
holding it
the-
like this.
Hashut in his elf form just looks at you. Why are you putting on such a ridiculous garb?
It's his new thing.
It's what smart people wear, right?
Right. Listen, where was the hole that you found the second time? I believe.
It was
pointed
by
out on
the
the map.
fortress.
Right. Did you fight these creatures before?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Where? Do you know vaguely where you fought them?
Do we know vaguely where?
Roll an intelligence check.
Me?
Well, for those of
I-
you that want to, please roll an intelligence check.
Can I roll
Oh.
a survival check
Especially
based on where
since
she
Farrell's trying
pointed
to
to kind of
act
map out
intelligent.
where the entrance of the hole was, where we entered before? And kind of map it out like the
No, not really, because this
Aw.
isn't survival is more actually being out in the wild doing this. Rather,
Okay.
this is you studying a map. So Hey, 17, not bad.
That's 11.
Hey,
Alright,
Farrell's just as intelligent as Sykes.
And Illyria as
You
well.
already knew
Illyria's
this.
does pretty well.
Hey.
And let's give Tefari as well here because he was there as well.
Oh man, it nearly
Right.
landed on a 2, and I felt my heart stop. I was like, not again.
I was really excited because I'm like, oh my gosh, I rolled better than 2 people, but I wasn't able to be excited.
No, unfortunately, you have so we've got 11 to 17, 11, 21, 21. Okay, so Shania, Illyria, and Tefari, you both, the three of you, eventually work out between you that the area where you previously fought, though, that the Rat Ogre and the Rat Ogre Weirrat and a few of those Ratfolk was situated relatively close and in that area which you have written Big Hole.
Well, that's where the big hole was. Okay.
We got deeper in than I thought.
You were traveling a long time underground, yeah.
Oh,
All right, so we just got to get to the hole,
yeah.
I guess. That was a rat that live in a hole. That makes sense.
It's in the hole.
Makes
So
sense.
maybe we go to where we went first. See if it's caved in. If it's not, we can enter there again. Or if it is, we can go find a different hole, kind of around the same area. Maybe there's a second entrance nearby.
There's
Or we-
bound to be multiple entrances into it.
True.
Down the sewers, we could always find one.
I'm gonna lick a piece of charcoal and then like try and do like one of those like maze puzzle games, but with the thing, so I can find like several paths to the.
Sure, go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. There's no need to roll an intelligence
Nope.
check on this one because you're just simply following lines.
I'm just following lines like a fucking toddler could do.
Yeah.
How
all
many
the
how many
paths are-
entrances do I discover to the big hole?
To the big hole, you from the sewers themselves, none.
All right. How the fuck
but
did we get there in the first place?
you do recall that the only reason why you were able to get into that little area was because there was a quite large hole within the wall of one of these sewers.
Do I remember where that hole was?
That was the one that we entered and caved in.
That's the
Oh.
one you caved in. Yes, indeed.
Oops. Yikes.
But also that would require a separate intelligence check in order to figure out where on the map that actually might have been, because you were traveling blind down there.
All right, so I mentioned the
I'll
hole
try
to the
again.
group, and then I mentioned the cave into the group,
No.
and then I mentioned Sykes' hat to the group, and then I pull
Wait.
Sykes' hat off for comedy reasons, and I put it back, and I go, "That's all I got."
I still cannot get over the fact that you're bald.
I don't find a way to grow it back quick. God damn it.
It's because you got shaved and hair does grow back relatively quickly at that sort of stage. It's beginning to feel a bit itchy.
Okay.
Illyria is
Especially
lucky
with the
that,
hat on.
her hair can't be easily cut without her knowing.
Just cut out tentacles.
Yeah, Might split into more tentacles.
Well, would it not then be a good idea to enter somewhere close to the big hole?
That's what I was thinking. Like, if we went
Nice.
back to the area where we entered the first time, and we could try to find out if that area we were at is open now. But if it's not, well, then we could try to find another opening entrance kind of nearby it.
I mean, we could break through a wall if it's not too thick.
That thing caved in like really bad. It
I know.
almost killed me.
I mean, a different wall. I'm just saying if there's a tunnel
we make
that
yeah,
leads near to the
Oh, yeah.
hole, and then
Yes,
we
true.
kick it.
like maybe there's a wall thinner with a tunnel inside. We can just make a hole.
Right.
Okay, I like it.
We just make more holes.
Why don't
Yeah.
we just level the place and then just shrink, make
Yeah,
the
just tear
city
down all
ball like
walls.
all 3 feet? No,
Do they have any dynamite in town?
And a what?
Yeah, you need some dynamite.
What is?
they would Sykes know that that's common more in the mountains?
Yeah, I would. I'd say you would know that.
Wait, there's actually dynamite in this world? Okay.
Well,
Worldview adjusted.
there is
Okay.
There's
a
gunpowder.
version of it.
Yeah. There's like
Black powder.
it's something more common in the mountains. I don't know if we'd be able to get it here, but we could certainly ask around if we really wanted to.
If we're gonna look for, I guarantee you,
But that's gonna like make a lot of noise if we.
it's
use
gonna
something
make
like
a
that.
lot of noise, make a lot of people concerned, and
Yeah, it's gonna earthquake the city. It's just.
and also it really depends how long it'll take to find it. Because guarantee if a longer of an alchemist is down there, the more of a chance he may or get killed or turn into
Mhm.
one of those folk.
Plus, if the alchemist is not a Ratfolk or not a were-rat, and he is actually captured, he might actually be able to help us make that gunpowder or that kind of thing if he has the ability to. Then we might be able to use it to block off a way for the Ratfolk to get to us.
But would
He used like 5
That's a
words,
lot,
I don't
that's
know.
a lot smarter than Sykes should actually be. I don't know. Okay.
Well- Well, we're
know.
talking about something big and
it's-
loud and cause a lot of destruction. I
Mhm.
am worried about what we're seeing, the city. Because one collapsing could really screw things over. And
Mhm.
in more sense, you already caused enough trouble.
If anything, we could just figure out if
I don't want to pay for damages.
there is something we could do, but like I used to do that on the farm with groundhogs. Not groundhogs, but with like gophers. We used to like just flood them out with water.
But it'll
You
take
want
a
to
lot of water.
flood out
Well,
the sewers. You know, the
That's-
thing
no,
that
I
is
know,
designed to hold water.
Well, like, yeah, I know, but it's like, it was just an idea, but at the same time, that's a lot of water, so that also seems unfeasible.
Yeah,
But it was just an idea because it's like flooding out rodents,
We could smoke them out.
We could smoke them out.
But, you know, there's so many holes and some we don't know, and there could be ways out, and they would just spill into the city. And then we'd have live giant rats in the city, and that would be artwork. And I don't think I want that on my anything, really.
You can block all the entrances but one, leading to the ocean. And
Yes,
thus
but
set
how
it all
do you
up.
know?
I don't know.
Like, they dig. This is what rats do, right? They dig.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
true.
Illyria turns to the elf, Mr.
Mhm.
Nut,
Hmm.
and says, you have any ideas, Mr. Dragonborn?
The best, I believe, is that we just go. If the place is collapsed as you said it was, then we'll have to find
We'll figure
another
it
place.
out as
And
we go.
if you know there is another place where there one is, wonderful. Then we go there. But if we don't go, we do not know.
All right,
Why is-
everybody.
why is
I'm
the
here
word
to help
yours?
you.
The longer we wait, the less time we have. So true.
Yes. So let's all huddle up and everyone look at the map to see if there's a corridor that was near the big hall.
Alrighty then. Actually, the 6 of you start poring over this map, and you can all see that there are several places where the very intricate and very old portion of the city, with the nobles district gets very close to that large, big hole that was written there. Sorry, just give me 2 seconds. For some reason, this isn't working. Oh, that's fine. But anyways, you can see that at several points it gets very, very close to that very large open void that you have written there, Janai. You examining the map. You made a note of where all the entrances were, and in 3 of the districts, namely what you believe to be the Poor District, the Merchants District, and the Temple Quarter, there only appears to be one entrance into the sewers. However, in the Nobles District, there appears to be two or three entrances from above ground into the sewers themselves, possibly due to the fact that these were very old and intricate sewers. But that is what you were able to do, and there is obviously one entrance that is close to that large void.
This is probably where what's his face got into. To think.
Actually, also thinking about it, if we go back to that tunnel, we just buy shovels, we could maybe make the hole bigger.
That is going to take a long time and a lot of
Yeah,
effort.
that depends on how strong the walls are. I mean,
I guarantee you with shovels and 6 people, sure, but it's going to take a long time. And like I said, for more time the alchemist is down there, for more...
All right. You come up with a plan.
Well, we could always go back to that entrance.
The first one?
The very first one when we first entered in the city. We could look for entrances. Not for one we came for, but for one of them leaned down.
You're saying there might be a different hole from a tunnel to the hole.
Yes, everything leads to the center.
Right, so we just need to go to the center and look around, and if there's nothing, we just use violence.
Violence is always a thing.
Okay, good, let's go. And she just gets up. Starts following the map again.
All right. Well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Shania, tell me, where are you heading?
Nowhere, really. This is a moment of let's go, and then she just waits for everybody else to take the lead.
Oh my lord. Okay. Well,
but I'm assuming that eventually we'll just head to the place that we popped out. I think I want to head to the Nobles District, like the closest sewer entrance to the hole.
Sure.
Ideally, if that's very visible from the outside, I'll go one further away, as long as it's like in an alley or something.
Sure. It takes you a little while to get to Nobles District. Of course, this being the Nobles District, and you were only able to get there on foot. You spend a couple of hours traversing the city of Faul. The Faul is quite busy at this time in the morning, considering you spent quite a lot of time talking about it. So it's working up. It's gotten back to it. It's beginning to get back to its previous routine of living and producing, and just being the capital of Faul. And you head over to the Nobles District, where you get a lot of looks. The 6 of you do definitely garner some looks from the folks that are there. And as you are walking past, you can see just outside one of these nobles' houses, these 3 immense creatures, these very, very large hybrid creatures with vicious talons in their forelegs, and this very, very large, almost hawk-like beak on the front, with the back having these very, very almost lion-esque rear ends to it. You see 3 of these creatures just on the ground, look lazily lying there, observing the 3 of you as you walk past.
Janae, you were wondering what griffins were. Those are griffins. I think last time you were like, "What are griffins?"
I want to pet it.
We were talking to.
You gonna go off and pet it?
That looks
If
like
no one
if I
stops me.
No, I will stop you. Did you say I want to pet it out loud? The moment you start moving, I grab you by the leg. I'm just like, no.
Okay.
No.
All right, cool. You are stopped from petting this creature.
by the leg.
Those things are pretty dangerous, and also we're in the Noble District. They're probably either guarding something or waiting for their master.
You can see You can see that they are tied up. You can see a quite thick rope halter around their neck that goes to a very sturdy pillar almost on the side of the building.
I'll poke Pharaoh in the ribs and go, manners! And I just do a slight bow and then sort of gesture for him to do the same. And then I move ahead.
He bows, he's like, Your Majesty.
Roll a nature check.
Which one?
Nature check, both of you. As you do this.
Okay.
Me too?
I mean, which
Yeah.
person? Sorry.
Both of you, sorry.
Which creature?
Which person?
Nature. Well, plus 0, so the roll is on the die. It's a 2.
Oof.
What we're rolling again?
It's
I think it was
just Shania and Farrell. So we have a 2 and 11. Okay, that's cool.
Alright.
No, that's
And
fine.
we move on.
And we move on. Shania, you lead the group to the first sewer entrance that's closest to the wall, and you realise it becomes very, very quickly apparent that this thing is not a secluded area at all. And then you head over to one that's slightly further away, but it's still close by, and this also is not secluded. And both of these places seem to be guarded, although the guard looks very bored, and in actual fact, the second one looks to be fast asleep. There is only one more sewer entrance in this district in the Nobles Quarter, but it's much further away than either of these two.
Mhm.
I have permission to go in, so
Do we?
yeah, Captain
Written?
Smith gave us permission to enter.
Written?
I mean, any of the entrances to the sewer, I assume.
Alright, do these guys know that?
I think that's a thing that Sykes should do.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up.
You're good at talking to people, especially city guards.
Walk up.
I'll help you with that. I'll help you, Matt. Is Tafari, and he reaches into his pocket and pulls out the monocle again. So I'll help you with that. Yes.
Okay.
And walks up with you. Good day, sir. We require one entrance to this fabulous sewer of yours. And the guard just looks up at
That
him.
was very polite for Tafari's doing.
I just look at him like, good evening, gentlemen. We have permission from Captain Smythe to enter the sewers.
Morning. Why?
We're taking care of a little rat problem.
All right. What proof you got?
I'm assuming Captain Smythe would have given me something to show.
No, you do not have
I don't
anything
know.
from
No,
Captain
I
Smythe.
don't think
You
you
do.
No assumptions here.
No.
You do still, however, in your possession have the small seal from the king.
Oh, yes. I saw that. I saw the
Yeah.
little note that I got.
All right, fine. Don't blame me if you get lost down there. He reaches into his side, pulls out a very thick brass key, inserts it into what looks to be a very elaborate lock, gives it 3 very, very large hard twists of it, and you hear this, and this very, very large ornate gate, a cast iron gate, swings very slowly open. Here you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, gentlemen. Yep. Cheerio. That's what Tafari says, right?
Yes, quite so. It is very much what we say. Pip, pip. Good day, sir.
Alright.
He God,
I just
jeez.
tip my hat to them. Just...
Oh, it's way too.
I'll
it's
wait
way too
until
easy to
everyone's passed,
Mhm.
and I'll ask the guard for his name.
It's
You kidding?
Sam.
All right, Sam. You listen up. We are going to do a very important task, and if I never return, I want you to tell my husband that I love him. And I just run into the sewers.
Who's your
What? Who's your husband?
Tasked with an impossible duty. Excellent.
I thought you were gonna like say something about like sending a message to Meriteth or something. I was not expecting
Nope,
husband
Brex,
to
just
pop
Brex.
out.
No, just practice, all it is. Yeah, and you dash in at this, and you are followed by the yells of who's your husband? Who's your fuck? Oh fuck! it's the sound of the five of you, the six of you, pattering away down the corridor. Now that you are in the sewers, I need from who is leading this? Who is leading this charge?
I feel like Sykes would be the best to follow tracks once we find them. So
Yeah, I think other people should be looking for the tracks and then let me know when you find them, because I'm very bad at actually finding them in the first place.
You're a fucking ranger. What the hell?
I don't know. It's
What?
I don't know. It's weird.
Really?
What's your
Yeah.
survival check, my friend?
Well, my survival check is a 9, but my investigation is a 0. You keep having
okay.
me make investigation checks to find them, and then I'm like,
So
But as soon as
survival.
I do, then it's like, yeah.
But it depends. It depends. Well, most of the time when you want to, you have often the thing is with you, Neil, is that you have often said, I want to look for this, I want to look for that as well, and in the same time it's kind of like you look for you want to look for tracks, but you also want to look for something else at the same time, and that other thing is investigation and not survival. So. But if you specifically want to look for tracks, you are going to need a survival check here.
Okay, so I'll be looking for tracks.
Okay.
Also,
cool. So
actually,
roll me...
I'll be doing that too. I'm a good tracker too, actually.
All right, so you can either roll separately, or one of you rolls with advantage.
Honestly, I think that we might have a better chance if we both roll separately, because mine's almost as good as Sykes.
Oh
Okay.
my god, I was
Yeah.
speaking the entire time.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
again.
didn't notice you were muted, so yeah, I should have said something.
Can I roll with him since I have...
Of course. Yeah, of course. If you want
I
to
like
help
how
out
we
with this.
both rolled a 9.
Oh, a 19.
Alrighty then. So we've got 18, 16, and a 19. Yeah, the three of you, you can see several tracks down here. For you, Farrell and Sykes, it's a bit difficult. Oh, sorry, I seem to have moved your frame somehow. For you, Farrell and Sykes, it's a bit difficult to discern which type of track is which, but you definitely find tracks down here. For you, Illyria, you find two different sets. One of which appears to be they appear to be footprints of footwear, and quite decent footwear as well. Actually, they don't have any particular type of grip on the bottom of them. They're certainly not studded in any way either, and definitely don't look like they would have been used for walking around in the sewers. The other set of tracks you receive is. Sorry, you receive. The other set of tracks that you see are barefoot and a lot more claw-like, but they appear to be quite large rat-like feet. Which set of tracks would you like to follow?
Oh, yeah, I'll make this interesting. Lyria is using her third eye to help as well, and she notices with her third eye and looks at these tracks and points it out to everyone. It says, well, there are two tracks. This one right here is footwear, a human, or something, I don't know. And another, a Ratfolk, bit larger. I think maybe dealing with a bit of larger Ratfolk.
Does it look like footprint size, like for rat ogre, or just rat folk?
Just Ratfolk.
Okay.
Now they've been pointed out to you.
Sykes, if you look at that shoe, is that the prince's shoe? You know him well.
Are you examining this?
And I'll try and examine it. Yeah.
Okay, this requires investigation.
Damn it, Sean! Come on.
That's specifically why I asked you to look.
I mean, Illyria could help.
Do you want to help, or do you want to roll separately?
Uh,
Also, Detective Farrell's on the case.
Oh my god!
well,
You
I
just have to announce Detective Farrell, and then you get like amazing rolls.
Well,
It's Farrell Holmes.
all right. I'm just gonna shut up for a bit.
That's Detective Farrell is just Detective Farrell. Farrell, you don't have a lot of experience with footwear. The only experience you have is just what you are, just what you wear, basically, and you're not really a footwear aficionado yourself. But examining these what looks to be footprints, you know that if you're going to be walking around down here in the sewers, you're going to want footwear that's not flat and without any form of actually grip. This just appears to be a flat sole. There's no imprint, it's just a flat sole and a heel, that's it.
It's a stupid rich person that made these tracks.
All right.
So that fits the print.
Oh my god.
Do they lead to the hole or away from the hole? Big hole.
They lead away. Or rather... Just roll an intelligence check.
Oh. Why do I ask a smart question? Let me see.
I believe
Here
in
goes.
you. I believe in you.
Ah, man.
Difficult
Also,
to tell.
I just looked at it. Farrell does not wear shoes. Fun fact.
I'm not surprised by that. It's a bit difficult to tell, really, to be honest.
Why
Yeah.
don't we just follow the shoes and determine if they go towards or away?
Yeah, because we know rats are everywhere, but there's only one rich idiot.
Let's go find them.
All right.
Tie them up or something.
All right, so you're gonna follow the
At least be able to tell us what's going on down here, maybe.
Let's skip the small fights and go straight to the boss.
Okay, which footprints are you following? Are you following the rat ones, or are you following the shoes?
The shoes,
Okay.
and maybe if they lead out of the sewers, then probably turn back.
The shoes do not lead out of the. Well, you start to follow these shoes through various tunnels, and before long, you are leaving the intricate, small sewer tunnels of the Nobles District and find yourself in a little bit more well made. No, sorry. That's absolute rubbish. You're following these tunnels, and they wind around for a little bit, and then eventually emerge. Eventually, come to another entrance to the sewers, and these sewers lead out of this entrance.
All right. I suggest we go back, but we mark this as useless. And I take out a piece of chalk, which I have with me,
Okay.
and I start marking the walls so that we may find our way back and not get lost.
What if we
Alrighty.
follow them in the other direction?
Well, yes.
Like,
yes,
go
like-
to where the shoes came from.
Came from.
Where they were
Ooh.
going.
That actually.
Sorry,
Okay, I'm
it's
down
too
with that.
it's too smart for Farrell.
Detective Farrell.
Hey, your intelligence is not that bad, I believe.
It's
Not.
I
It's
think he's gotta-
it's not that bad. You are capable of inspired
I guess that's
thought now and
true.
then.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll give you that one.
He's slightly dumber than average intelligence, which, knowing how low average intelligence seems to be nowadays, that's actually not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad. So you follow the tracks the opposite way, and they don't appear to move any closer to. In fact, that one moment where you found both sets of tracks, that's the only moment that happens. And you follow these shoe footprints, and eventually you realize that it's a set of 3. You would notice this, Sykes, since this is your specialty, and it's very easy to follow. They're not being subtle about this at all. But eventually you come across a steel door in the side of the sewers. It is risen above the water level, and is set into the wall of the sewers in a way that would mean that it would never get flooded.
Can we find this place on the map?
Have you been following the map?
I mean, I drew it,
I
and
know.
I've been marking the tunnels.
And apparently Sykes committed it to memory.
But have you been following the map have you been marking down where you are on the map? Because you're in middle tunnels.
No, we haven't been stopping to mark down where we are. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, if you want, you can again roll an intelligence check to see if you can figure out where the hell you are on the map.
Yeah, sure.
Because you were in tunnels, and so it's very difficult to read a map
Oh,
in
there's that-
tunnels.
Yo, I need those nat one emojis.
There's not one emoji there. Yeah.
Detective Barrel.
What the hell?
Oh, that's one.
Wow!
Hey!
That made up for nat one.
There's nat 20.
Yeah.
And we've got a nat 21 as well. Cool. All right. So Farrell, you do realise that this entrance that you've been following, that's in the north of the Nobles District. Illyria, you have at one point you managed to see a map of the city of Faul at one point, and with you have this inspired thought of seeing the map of the city of Faul and then overlaying it onto the hand-drawn map of the sewers, and you realise that this door should be right underneath what would be where the College of Mages school is.
Well, now. Ain't this a predicament?
Yeah.
Well, Illyria had this inspirational thought going through her mind and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Stops, thinks, and looked at Yuna's map and says, I think we went in a direction where I think we're coming close to underfoot for mages and whatnot, school of mages, whatever.
Well, maybe if the prince is the one that... Oh wait, mages, not the library. Never mind.
Yep, not for library, but
Yeah.
mages. And
I was thinking library. I'm like, well, maybe the prince stole from the library, from the College of Mages.
yeah, so this is going to be one heck of a bundle of sticks of many cases.
That's one way to put it.
Alright, since we're kind of getting closer to a kind of like, not a conclusion, but like, we're finding out more and more of what we're, kind of walking around. I'm now going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Hey,
I
I bet Tafari is now kicking himself that we didn't buy dynamite so I could set it up underneath the College of Mages.
Start tapping my heel on the ground, and essentially what it sounds like tapping, it just kind of slowly ends up muting the tap.
Nice.
And
Oh yeah, real quick, is it like a normal iron door where there's a handle or whatnot, or is it one of those ones that you have to push?
Just examining the door itself, you see that it's one of those ones that you would have to push, but as you push it, there is no movement to it. It appears to be locked in some way.
Well, I could definitely say that we're not going to get through this.
I wouldn't want to for the world.
Mhm.
Let's go back and follow the rat trail instead.
All right.
Yeah.
Heading back, you head back to that one point, that one moment where the two paths seem to cross, and you follow the rat trail. Do you follow it in the direction of the footprints, or do you follow it opposite to the footprints?
Hmm.
Well, opposite of the footprints seemed to work last time.
Let's do it again. We'll follow the rat prints, but backwards.
Where they came
Okay.
from.
Sure. You follow these rat
Well, we
prints.
don't know if they're the princes yet.
You don't know, but you do. You follow these footprints through the various winding, twisting corridors of the sewers, and so again, Sykes, you are the one that is able to see this. You realize that this is a pack of 4 different Ratfolk that had made their way through these sewers. Eventually, you come to a very, very large hole in the side of the sewer walls, and this hole appears to be large enough for people of your average size to be able to get through. Faul, you looking at the hole, you realize that this is going to be uncomfortable. You're going to have to end up ducking your head, but it's a hole. And these
Well.
footprints seem to emerge from this hole.
Well, looks like we found an entrance.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're
Alright.
going in.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
All
All
right.
right, I'm gonna say immediately as I, so that spell that I cast just a bit ago,
Mm-hmm.
it muffles. This is to the group. I kind of say like, it muffles our footsteps. It makes us sound less noisy. In that sense, so if we start sneaking from now on, we should be a little more stealthy going through for another hour. I can cast it one more time if we need to.
Well,
Alrighty
let's
then.
use that out. Let's use that hour wisely then.
Alrighty, you probably I would say, Sykes, by about now you probably have about 30 minutes left on it because you cast it a little
Yeah.
while back.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'd say you probably have about 30 minutes left on it, but still, you still have 30 minutes. So, please, if you are going to stealth this, please roll a stealth check with plus 10 for the pass without a trace.
25.
Nice.
That's 22.
22. Lovely. And for
25.
Tefarian, 19, 25, and a 29 with disadvantage. Bloody hell, mate.
That's
Your dice have been on fire.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
did you only-
Actually, that's a 39 because it didn't add the. Oh no, it did add the plus 10. Never
It did add,
Yep.
it did add the plus
Oh,
10,
okay.
so you're 29. Your dice have been on fire today. Jeez.
I don't know why. I was really confused when I rolled 2. I'm like, oh, did I do something wrong? I'm like, oh wait, yeah, I'm armored.
Oh yeah, and there is also one more person that needs to roll as well. So just give me 2 seconds.
Hell,
Oh yeah, a little
Yeah.
friend.
Two people.
Oh,
I've done
yeah.
I have done Tefari. There is just somebody
Okay.
else.
Oh, I didn't see. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Oh,
it
yeah,
shows
for
up.
Mr. Nut Guy.
Yeah, Hashut,
nut guy.
not guy, Hashut. Yeah, with 26. Okay. Alrighty then. You all enter this tunnel, and this tunnel extends a very short way in front of you, and then makes a very, very sharp turn, almost backwards on itself. But you are the 6 of you proceed very slowly along this tunnel as you go, and then who has dark vision here, and what's your range?
Let me check.
Um,
Illyria has 30 feet of dark vision.
I've got 60 feet of dark vision.
I don't remember. Let me find it.
Maybe on your main page under senses.
Once again.
Oh, helpful.
It's a Sykes and Elf, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
it
you would have dark
figures-
vision as well.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
figured so. Only 30 because of her transformation going
Yep.
wrong.
Yep. That's fine. Okay. Cool.
I'll
All
turn
right.
it back.
The tunnel gets extremely dark to the point that even your dark vision only becomes very dim light. To those of you who have dark vision, it's dim light. And as you enter the tunnel, there is this short moment after you enter where Tefari from behind goes, "Do you mind if we have some light? I can't see anything."
Oh,
I forgot he's human. Fucking humans.
I can pull a torch out of my pack, but if anybody's got a spell for that, that would be quite handy.
yeah.
If not, then I'll
I'm
just pull the torch
looking.
out. I hope you don't mind.
I do not.
Let me check. No, I don't even have anything.
Wait, let me see if my thaumaturgy does anything. I doubt it. Nope, I can cause a flame to flicker. That's
Nope.
it.
I can create a bonfire, but it's
Oh, I know what. If Tefari lights a torch, I want
Also,
to
the
cause
black
it to
stone likes to
dim.
eat it.
yeah,
Okay.
So it'll
Sure,
be a
alright,
very
alright.
dim, small light.
I'll allow that.
Yeah.
I'll allow that. That's cool.
It's not a bad
So
idea.
instead of casting a 30-foot range which is what it would do, it then now only cast a 15-foot range. Of course, that means that that's all he's able to see. He can only see 15 feet in front of him. So,
We'll make sure he's in the middle.
but there is now a 15-foot cone of light extending from him.
I say, don't worry, Tefari. If we get into some kind of fight, I'll be sure to bring the bonfire out so you can see a lot better. I
Oh,
think
good,
it-
good. That would very much help.
I get-
The
It
little
makes
black
a
stone
very
eats
good-
the bonfire, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, true. It sometimes does. I think I was able to use it when we were in the cave last time. So there's a chance it might. There's a chance it might not.
It's been a while.
Oh wow.
You hear it. You hear in your voice. You hear in your voice. You're like, you hear in your head, and I won't eat it this time.
Actually, would it?
Oh yeah, I forgot. He like literally actually eats it.
Okay.
I don't actually know if it does. It just says you create a bonfire on the ground that you can see within range.
Yep.
Oh. Okay,
Yep,
so
that's
that's
what it does.
On the ground, so it's going to be hard to carry, but it'll
It's gonna be
work
hard to
when
carry,
we're
but-
fighting something.
It'll work.
Yeah.
Sucks that
I'll,
you know, cannot
It'll
drop
light up a
kick
room.
true. Okay, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait.
I have to ask a question.
I'll think back. Okay, let me know when you're nibbly. And then Illyria said something?
Yeah, I just commented. It sucks that you know, cannot drop kick from a serious voice.
I have to ask a question because it's been a little while since we've done a bit of a dungeon crawl. Are you investigation to traps or are you proceeding normally?
I think Illyria's gonna be doing that.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Okay.
think to do
Most
that.
of the time.
All right, roll a This would be a perception check as you are proceeding through tunnels. So roll me a perception check, please.
Nice.
22.
Wow. You are proceeding along this very windy tunnel that proceeds to the left and then makes a very sharp turn again upwards, or in a sort of northerly direction. It actually is pretty windy, so you eventually get your sense of direction gets a little bit confused here. But you are able to see this Illyria just as you round the bend ahead of you, just lying around about ankle height along the floor is a very, very thin piece of string.
She kind of stops everyone and kind of gestures over to the string and says, well, we got a trap. Be careful.
Does it look like the trap that I had set off before the first time?
Looks pretty similar.
Okay, so this trap caused the cave in last time. So we can either disarm it or we can use it as a getaway like last time. But
I think for now it means we are on the right track. Like there is a path to where we need to go. Because otherwise I wouldn't bother to trap this corridor.
yeah.
And
So are we disarming or are we avoiding?
I say avoid.
Okay, I'll just keep a mental note that it's here. So.
Sure.
I will mark the wall next to it with some chalk
Okay, cool.
for a visual
Should
cue.
also mark it on the map. So that
You are
we
now,
know.
as now you refer to the map, you are now in that portion which Janai has written in big letters, big hole.
Ooh.
We are uncharted.
Okay. All right. Has a half hour gone by now, or are we still kind
No,
of
no,
in there?
no. You're still within that time.
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
We'll
I won't
keep
guess.
recasting thaumaturgy to make sure that the light stays dim.
Okay, cool.
Also, I just looked it up. I need to stick next to Tafari because furbolgs don't have dark vision or low light.
Interesting.
Really?
Okay, good to know.
Really?
Low light's not a thing in D&D, but yeah, I get you.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Really? Wow, that's new.
They used
Cool.
to, but they don't anymore. Not in 5e.
Oh.
not a 5e. Nope. All right, good to know. Very good to know. You proceed along. You
Oh.
proceed again along the corridor, and whoever is checking for traps as you go, please roll me another perception check. But as you proceed along the corridor, you can gradually start to see a small amount of light appearing from around the corner of the tunnel.
Since I don't have dark vision, should I do it at a disadvantage?
Whoever is checking for traps is the one doing this.
Oh, yeah. Farrell's not.
After Illyria would have pointed that out, I'd have been like, "Oh shit, that's right," and then.
Cool,
That'd be
cool.
good.
So it's now both of you, Jake, keeping an eye out. Illyria, you don't see this one because this, for whatever reason, you just don't see it. Perhaps the light was in the way, but Sykes, you're the one able to spot this. There is a torch just ahead of you in the corridor, and it's just a simple wooden torch that's gently letting off quite a bit of light. But directly underneath that torch, the ground looks very, very loose.
Also,
Oh,
I'll be
man.
right back.
Yep,
Okay.
no worries.
This
You
is
won't
just
have
like last
Illyria
time.
for about 5 minutes.
Yep, no worries.
All right. Hold on.
But you see that the ground in front of you, just underneath this torch, is very, very loose, and this sort of loose earth extends the entire width of the tunnel.
Okay, I just say this is just like the last one. Well, the last one that we came across after that same kind of trap, that was just a giant hole. Well, this one's kind of loose dirt.
It's going to be a giant hole soon.
Should I just knock out the loose dirt and make it fall just so we know, or should we try and just avoid that in general and make less noise?
If it makes noise, this is a great way to attract a couple of people and then kill them quietly. But, it would alert people to our presence.
True.
Or we could use it to trap the trappers like we did last time.
Yes, that would also be okay. How far does it extend across? Like, I know
It's
like,
the
extends-
entire width.
Right, but how long is it? Like,
Oh, how wide? How wide is it? How long is it?
How long would I have
Yep.
to jump to get across that kind of thing?
It is not too far. It is in terms of game mechanics only 5 feet. It is not
Okay.
too wide, but it is long. It's not too long, but it's wide. It's obviously designed to take as many people out as possible in a very short space.
Well, Sykes does like to jump.
Can I see that charcoal that you had, Jenny?
Oh, chalk.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take the charcoal, lick it. I'm
Chalk.
gonna mark chalk. Okay, then I don't need to lick it, but I'm gonna mark the ground like before where it would be loose.
Mhm.
Then I'm gonna do jump across.
Mhm.
And
fine.
mark the other side where
Cool.
it would.
Absolutely
so
fine.
that we-
It's only a 5 feet 5 feet jump, so you easy make that. And you mark out the space in front. It's space in front.
I
And
jump
you-
over and get my chalk back.
Yeah. You proceed again along this corridor. You damn you with your good perceptions. I need to make these traps even more disguised. But this tunnel is it's quite it has a lot of blind spots, and you're following this tunnel, and it's a tunnel as well, so it's already a bit of a blind spot in that regard. But you eventually turn almost back on yourselves down another tunnel, and this tunnel gets very, very narrow, to the point that you're only able to walk in a single file. So, since you are now walking single file, who is taking up the front?
Well, there's 6 of us.
I think a
I'm gonna be
trap
in the
checker.
middle. Okay, yeah, I'll check for traps.
Okay.
But when we single file, I gotta be in the middle because since my question, it's a 30-foot aura around me. Is that like 15 like around, or is it actually 30 around me?
Let's have a look at the spell, shall we? So that'll usually be a very good idea. Where is it? Pass without a trace. That is. Each creature you choose within 30 feet. So that is a 30-foot radius. So you have a diameter of 60 feet.
So, okay, so yeah, I could
You're
be
calling
out
him
in front,
fat?
so I could be in front and still hit all 5 of them. So
Yep,
okay,
that's what's true.
So, yeah, I'll be out in front checking for
Okay,
traps.
cool.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay.
Directly behind.
Alrighty then. This area of the tunnel is particularly dark, so you can roll perception. Hang on a minute, let me just have a think about this. Yeah, you can roll perception, but this is with disadvantage now because this tunnel is very dark and there is light coming from behind you, from Tefari's torch. It does not cast enough light ahead of you.
I dropped a nat 20, but I got a 22.
But you still get a freaking 22. Jeez.
Yeah, you still got a
Wow.
dirty 22.
It's like oh, I dropped another 20, but you get a 22 either way.
Yeah.
You find another trap. This one is possibly one of the less crude but more violent traps that you come across. And the only reason why you spot this is because, again, this tunnel is cut and carved earth. This tunnel has been dug out, and the only reason why you spot this is because there just happens to be a slightly looser pattern of earth in front of you than the rest of it. And as you approach it, you can see these tiny, almost claw-like appendages just emerging from underneath the soil in front of you.
Ooh. Like
It's a
claw
rat
like
trap.
appendages? Yeah. I just without kind of saying.
So almost
anything-
like metal teeth.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just kind of point that out to the group.
It's the wonderful time of the year.
Are you going to disable it, or what are you going to do with it?
What do you think? We could disable it, or we could try to kind of. Is the wall small enough where we could try to like shimmy on the walls?
Nope. This corridor is too narrow.
If we disable it, do you think we could reset it?
I mean, I could try. Or we-
'Cause
we
that
could
would
try,
be-
sorry, I don't.
That would be fun.
Okay. Well, I'll try disabling it first.
All right.
We'll see afterwards. I'll go back in and see if I can reset.
What tools have you got, Sykes?
Not good ones. I should have gone and bought some.
You should do the whole thing where people like stick their hand in and like do it really fast.
That'll be loud.
You sure about that?
Use meteor storm. That'll
Um,
solve the problem.
Yeah. Shoot. Well, I mean, I don't have any thieves tools, but I've got the only really tool I've got is disguise kit. I've been kind of using my fishing hook this whole time because I got fishing tackle. But
You can use your fishing rod if you want.
okay, I'll try it with the fishing with the fish rod. Gosh.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a choice.
All right.
You can use your fishing rod, and what this will do is will simply set off a small plate meaning that this trap is going to snap shut on the fishing rod, potentially cutting it and breaking it beyond repair.
Right.
The other one is that you then take the time very gently dig out the trap with your hands, find the release mechanism, and gently let the trap close by itself. Close using your hands. However, this is going to be more dangerous.
And potentially more quiet, but
Yeah.
So
And you would still get the fish.
I'll let you choose, but the DC using your hands will be much higher than simply using your rod.
You got
should-
the safe and
You know what?
safe
I
option.
can always buy a new fishing rod. I will use the fishing rod.
Okay. Just roll a dexterity check.
Oh, before you do that,
Yeah, what?
okay. That is going to make a loud noise. We need to position ourselves so that we can't get rushed from the side. Is there a way that we could strategically, or this is still a single file thing, isn't it?
This is still single file, yeah.
Can I? No, it's creatures. I was gonna say, can I target the trap with my passive weapon trace? No.
Nope.
All right.
All right.
Creatures.
Okay. Eyes in the back, eyes in the front, you guys. I am not
Okay.
going to get bum rushed.
Just roll a
Okay,
dexterity
so-
check for me.
14.
It's pretty good. It's
Actually-
you're unfortunately not. Go on. What are you going to say?
I want to use my inspiration.
Okay. Roll for
Okay.
advantage. Roll again. 14, 15. Okay.
Not much, but it could be.
It's not. It's one better. Unfortunately, not quite enough to save your rod.
Yeah.
The rod is not. Yeah, the rod is not as broken as it could have been. You managed to extract almost all of it before the trap just goes crack, and just slams shut. And you all now, well, Sykes, you see this properly as you're the one that's disabled it, and whoever's behind you sees it also. This trap is a enormous bear trap. It is huge, and basically covers the entire width of the tunnel where you are. So whoever had stepped into that would have had quite the nasty surprise, shall we say?
Can I pick it up?
Sure.
Yes. I want this giant bear trap.
Sure. It is.
You know what I should have done?
Hmm?
Oh, I know what I should have done. I should have. Is it possible to cast levitate on it?
Let's have a look at the spell, shall we?
Do that on the character.
Is this your psi ability?
Yeah.
Let me have a quick look.
I know everything is said and done, but I just said, oh man.
Yeah, no, I
You
know.
can use it on targets. That'd be kind of cool. like objects.
Smitten.
Oh, it has to be.
Levitate.
Oh, like an attack?
Levitate.
Like you could
I
levitate
believe,
it towards a baddie and just chomp.
I
Levitate
believe
just
it has
goes
to be a
up and
creature.
down, but-
Oh no, it could also
Okay.
be a loose object. It could actually be a loose object as well. So you could have casted levitate on it as well.
Yeah, but it's already said and done, and Sykes lost his.
Lost his
Okay.
rod. Yep.
I can always buy a better one.
Yep. So, but you
Right.
do have, Sykes. You now have a giant bear trap, and this bear trap is big. It's very heavy as well as a result.
Ooh, actually, yeah.
Um,
How much does it weigh?
Now I have to look up what the weight of a bear trap is.
Normally it would have been 25 pounds, but since this is
Yeah,
large-
you're looking about 50 pounds of weight here. It's
Oh.
this thing is big and heavy. Clearly designed to cause significant damage, but it's it's big and heavy.
Why not?
Okay.
I can carry it.
I'm at-
I have a light.
Are you sure?
pack.
I'm currently at 162 out of max 165. I'm good.
I don't know what my max is, but I can carry things as if I'm a large, so I can carry a lot.
Do you want to have it?
I would like
Oh,
I
yeah.
would like
Yeah.
all of you now, please, to roll me a perception check. This is not for traps. This is just a general perception check.
Yeah,
Yep.
figured.
Natural 20!
There it is.
And
There's
this was not
naturally.
at disadvantage.
Not
No.
a natural 20.
Whoa.
God, we all roll
I almost
high.
beat the natural 20.
Don't you bloody
Nice.
dare.
All
You
right, so
giant
we
man.
have.
Oh no, I
yeah,
did beat your natural 20, yeah.
Oh boy.
Get
Wow.
Tafari on. Get
Still beats
Tafari
that.
on this.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
party on
just getting him here. Yeah, he gets a 10, so that's fine.
It would have
And
been. It would have been funny if he got a nat 1.
that would have been actually hilarious, yeah. And a 13. All right, so we have a 26, a 23, a 22, a 24, a 10, and a 13. All right, so everybody who got, so basically all of you except for Tafari and Hashut
The tiny ones.
can hear a little bit further ahead of you and to the left down what appears to be another corridor. The gentle splashing and crashing of water.
Oh.
I whisper defense. And I don't know what that means to anyone, but it's like time to defend ourselves.
Let's see if we can sneak up on him first. Maybe we can get the jump.
Roll stealth check.
Yeah. Plus
All right.
10.
Plus 10 because you're still just within that time.
23.
20.
Oh yeah.
23,
duh.
20.
Do we? Oh yeah, we have
Shit.
to roll for it, don't we?
Yep, start roll for it at 36 from Hashut.
Wow.
Yeah, he'd be good at this sort of stuff. Not anything else, but he'd be pretty good at it. 16, a 14. Wow, jeez.
Oh, I see.
And 20 from Tafari. Okay,
So-
cool.
General 20.
Just a general 20. Just a
General
dirty 20.
20.
Let me just do a quick. Okay. You got a dirty 20, right, Janai?
What me? Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
With
That's
the
fine.
plus 10, I do.
Yep, with the
Yeah.
with the plus 10, you got a dirty 20.
Yeah.
All right. All of you proceed a little bit further on past this huge bear trap and to this corridor, and you realise that this corridor, this tunnel, is even narrower than the previous one that you were in, to the point that you end up having to sort of shimmy almost on your sideways to get through this very, very narrow gap. And as you make your way through this tiny narrow gap, you eventually come to a hole in the ground. And in this hole, you can see falling from a strange source further up in the wall, just a very gentle waterfall. Just falls straight down into this hole. And below, and quite a ways below, you can hear the crash of water as it lands into something below, in the depths.
Pretty. Toss a coin in. It's good luck.
How do we go about this? Do we go forward, or is there a pathway to the side?
Oh, you have come to a dead end with this small waterfall falling down.
Where do the tracks? Oh wait, we're not following tracks right now.
You're
We're
not following tracks
We're just
anymore.
following. Yeah, we're just following the corridor.
Does it just look like a big like a cavern, or is it like just a little thing that
Wait.
goes down now?
It's not a cavern. It's not a huge space.
Yeah.
This is a very tight, narrow space. In actual fact, having the six of you in here, you're almost in danger of actually falling into the hole itself by how small this small cave is. But this water seems to be coming from a source a little bit further up on the wall in front of you, and you can see it just gently pouring out of this small hole in the wall, and it just pours out of that hole and straight down into the hole big enough for one of you to fall through.
How big is the hole?
It's the size of one of you. You can easily fall into it.
You gonna?
It's
Safari,
bigger.
do you think you could get Kitsune in there? See if there's anything on the other side of that?
I
It is a
can, yes.
drop.
It is a drop.
We should toss a torch down there first, maybe.
We tie a rope to Kitsune and swing her over?
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. He can just drop down there.
Oh, I thought I was talking about the entrance where the water was coming out of.
Oh, that one.
Oh.
That one is at that. Oh no, Kitsune would not be able to fit through that hole.
Okay. Well then, yeah. In that case, yeah, maybe Kitsune can go down and check it out.
Sure.
Animal testing.
Uh,
Here, I'll tie a rope to Kitsune. We
testing.
can gently lower her down.
sure. That's absolutely fine. Tafari, Farrell, since you are nearby Tafari just puts his hand out and puts his hand on your shoulder. If there's any problems, just tap me. Once for, yeah. I can feel you, but I can't hear you. All right.
Alright.
Right, cool.
Hmm.
And you gradually lower Kitsune down this rope, and Tafari starts saying, right. Well, there's a lot of water. Just get out. Kitsune, just get out of the water. Right, good. Okay. This appears to be a well. Yeah, it looks like a well. Bit of a rise. Doesn't appear to be anything so far. Ooh. Oh shit.
I start pulling at that sound. I start pulling.
No, don't pull. You're pulling my eyesight.
Okay.
Stop pulling my eyesight.
Oh, okay, stop. We'll lower it down.
I just need to
This
make a
is
quick roll.
This is so goddamn funny.
I know, it's wonderful.
Our Fox Periscope. It's good.
A Fox Periscope. Let me just get Kitsune. For some
Fox
reason, I
bear,
don't
rat,
have his
pet, rat, cat.
stats here.
man,
There we go. Don't biff it.
Fox, rat, cat.
He's cool. No, it's
Sneaky.
fine. It's fine. It's alright. I just spotted a rat. I just spotted a rat man.
Ooh, okay.
All right, and he seems to be going to. Oh, okay. This is their drinking water. Right, he's heading away. Okay, cool.
This is their drinking water.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right,
Do
I'm
not-
heading. I'm going.
Under
I'm
any-
going this is weird. I can hear some. This is strange. It's like I hear lots of squeaking. This is weird.
Alright, I'm gonna try something quick. Using the rope, I'm gonna kind of attempt to spin Kitsune around, by like spinning the rope a little, maybe.
Wing.
Yeah.
You.
Not like that quick, but just a tiny bit.
Just gonna Do a 360 with the fox.
You hear-
don't have motion sickness.
You try that, and then you hear from Tafari. What are you doing? Well, I can feel the rope. I can feel the rope around Kitsune doing weird things. What are you doing?
Well, he can't hear me.
He can't
can
hear you. It's like whatever
Yeah.
you're doing, just stop it. It's fine.
Okay. I'll stop.
I'm now walking along a corridor. How much rope?
Oh, he's walking. I thought he was still hanging.
No, he's
Yeah.
walking.
Classic
All right.
50 feet of hemp rope.
Am I
That's a
good?
50 rem rope. Okay. All right. So that's.
I thought he was still hanging.
No. He's not. He's not at all.
Okay.
So that's.
No longer Mission Impossible, Fox.
Okay. You are beginning to realize that the rope is beginning to run out.
Do we have any more rope?
Illyria pulls out some rope and says,
Okay.
here you go.
You've got about another 15 feet left. But you're beginning to run out.
All right, so I'm gonna tie the two ends together to make a 100-foot rope.
Okay, cool. As you are still waiting there, those of you who are not paying attention to what Tafari is saying, please roll a perception check.
Right. Well, I hardly ever, so I'll roll a perception check.
Actually, I think I'd be listening to Tafari since I'm the one holding.
Oh,
the
that's
rope,
three.
so
Good
I won't
luck.
make it.
There you go.
17.
Okay,
Yay.
so only Sykes is listening to what Tafari is saying. Cool, good to know.
I never listen to Tafari.
All right.
Well,
Shania and
Tafari
Farrell.
told me to pay attention, so I'm doing what he told me to.
So, Shania and Farrell, you both start hearing, Master said to do this. Yes. Yes, sis. Check. Heard crash. Maybe trap sprung. Possibly. Go check.
Is that from behind us or?
That is
Jinx.
from... that is from down the... That is... Yes, from behind you, as in it is back away it came, because you are currently in a dead end, so it is coming from
Oh gosh.
behind you back down the dead end.
This is where we wish we had a rogue. Okay.
That they will realize that the trap's not there anymore.
Yes, and then
But
they need to die.
Tafari is still talking. This is really weird. I'm in a big cavern now.
I'll pinch his ass once.
Okay, what was that for? I can't hear you. Just don't pitch my ass.
Okay, I'll
You gotta
slap
tap
him. Like,
Don't slap him, tap him.
it's your one tap, you dickhead. I
Okay.
say very quietly because I don't want to draw attention to myself because I'm stealthy.
He doesn't hear you.
No, I know. But
I
other
just
things
grab
might.
him by the shoulders
Okay.
and just start shaking him. Then-
Okay, right, okay. Kitsune, come back. What?
Also, pull the rope back.
What? Huh? Oh, right. Okay, fine, oh, fine. And he will perform a perception check as well. Now you tell him to shut up.
Actually, now that they see something,
Wow, he listened
Okay.
to me telling him to shut up. That's a first.
Can I make one too then after Janae brought it up?
Sure.
Oh yeah, because you weren't paying attention to that either. Yeah.
Yep, you weren't paying attention.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, Sykes, you don't hear this. Tafari does hear.
I'm just pulling the rope back.
Yeah, sure, no worries. After a short amount of time, you can hear some footsteps. Why did boss tell me to do this? Don't worry. Wait, trap. Something around here. Trap.
Okay. I'm going to do something stupid.
I love this. I'm already on board.
Okay.
I am intrigued with this.
How long do we still have on the pass without a trace?
You possibly have another 5 to 10 minutes left.
Good. I grab Sykes by the collar.
I hand Farrell the rope.
Like a personal sort of stealth security shield. And I say, 2 down if we act fast. And I will try to stealth up to the 2 voices we hear, or the one guy talking to himself. Doesn't really matter.
Sure,
And get
no worries.
as close as possible without being noticed. And after that, try to make a thaumaturgy noise behind them so that they're distracted, and then do the fighter's version of a sneak attack, which is just a whole lot of stabbing.
Whole lot of stabby, yeah, sure.
I'll take out my knife.
Roll a stealth check, please, the pair of you,
Right.
as you
So
do
that's
this, and
the
you
plan.
leave everybody at your house.
And the plan will not fail because... Oh, wait.
Plus 10.
Yeah, plus 10, modifier 10. I finally learned how to work with modifiers. Very smart.
No!
Ho ho ho! That's a nat 1, mate. That is a nat 1.
Oh, no.
He's your what, Janai? He's your protection? He's your stealth protection?
It's still an 18.
That Sykes instead.
It's still a nat 1, mate. It's still a nat 1. It's
Oh,
still a nat
no.
1 there.
Oh,
That one's
no.
always failed.
Oh, no.
Well, they
Bad
technically
ones in the chat,
don't.
please. Yep.
They technically don't fail, but It is a sort of unwritten homebrew rule with every table that a nat 1 always fails and a nat 20
true.
mostly always succeeds.
Yeah.
But yes, that's in that one.
No,
Do you have your inspiration still?
No, he used it.
I used it earlier on the trap.
I used it.
Oh, use mine. Can I use mine for him?
Nope. You can't give inspiration to somebody else. Sorry, mate. But
Quick, man, do something inspiring.
both of you head out the tunnel.
Yes, please.
Well,
No,
let's just see
kidding,
what
I don't know.
happens.
Yep, we're good.
Shit.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
You both head out the tunnel, and Janai, you are being very, very, very stealthy. But Sykes, unfortunately, it's the narrow, it's the narrow tunnel. It's the really narrow tunnel. That's the problem. And because it's so narrow, you're having to shimmy along this narrow tunnel. And Janai, you emerge. You're the first one who comes out from this very narrow tunnel. You see one of these ratmen. He's got his back to you, and he's busy he's down on the floor in front of you, trying to looking for something. He's about 10 feet away, so he's not very far away at all. But you hear a clatter from beside you as you look back, and you see Sykes is busy trying to shimmy his way out, but he's got himself caught. And yes, it's that huge bear trap that you've got on the side of your pack. It's like, and
I'm the one carrying that.
Oh, are you? Okay.
No,
Well,
it's too late, but okay.
That's
It's
fine.
a huge
But
ass.
there is a large clattering noise from beside you as Sykes seems to have got himself caught.
I draw
And-
my weapons immediately.
All right. Watch.
I can just see you just draw your weapons and just scream.
You have this moment to attack, otherwise he's going to yell.
Okay. Time to unleash hell.
Time to
Can I
unleash hell.
also throw my dagger at him?
You're currently stuck in the tunnel.
Yeah, but I can throw a dagger.
No, you
Okay,
Unless I'm
Your
like,
ass is stuck.
If
Yeah,
you want to
true.
throw a dagger, I'll let you do this, but it's with disadvantage and with a -5.
oh,
I will say,
gosh.
yeah. Also keeping in mind that this is like a one person-sized tunnel, and Janai is
Yeah.
between you and the rat.
Alright,
You
first
wanna
attack,
bury that dagger
22.
into her back.
Damage.
Definitely
-5.
hits.
Is there one rat person?
It's only
Talking
one
to himself?
person. It's only one
Alright.
person.
And
Then
Kill it.
let's. I'm gonna try and slice his throat on the first go. That's a little
Yep.
cocked, but
You run up and you plunge you plunge your sword straight into his throat. He's and the hands immediately go to the sword trying to stop it, and you just drive him down into the ground. Very, very soon he's bleeding out on the ground, very, very dead.
Fucking bitch.
I tell him, sorry, you are not supposed to notice that. And I shoot a look at Sykes.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna try and get through the crack and go get my knife back.
Get out of the crack and into the hole, man. Come on.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh.
He doesn't notice. Okay, so that happened.
I go pick up my knife.
Sure, no worries.
Yeah. That.
I leave him behind.
Actually, roll an investigation check.
All right.
Oh no!
Because-
No!
This.
No,
You're in
no.
pitch darkness here.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he has dark vision.
Yeah, but dark vision just goes down to
15?
dimness in pitch blackness. Okay, you find it.
It's so difficult to see.
Yeah.
Okay,
If you
that's
ha-
fine,
having-
I'll go
Oh,
ahead.
his hat?
No, my knife.
Knife. You do
Oh,
find
okay.
your knife. It's you only spot it because of the fact because you have dark vision. It's still very dim, and there's just a slight glint of light that reflects off the black edge of that dagger. And that light you're only able to spot it because you happen to go just within the dim luminescence lit by the torch just around the corner. So you just spotted it.
Okay.
But yeah, so just explain the dark vision rules. If you are in pitch black, dark vision just allows you to see in dim. Just makes it dim light for the amount of feet that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And you are currently in pitch blackness.
Yeah.
Except for where Faul and Tefari are, they have light because of the torch.
Should we bring? We either gotta hide this body or bring it with us.
I put my finger to his lips because he's talking and he should be talking. And then I sort of shove him a little bit, like shove him back into the hole, like get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna go into
and
the hole.
I will sneak further and retrace our steps further to see if anybody else came to.
Well, yeah, that happened. Yeah.
What happened?
You don't know what
look out
happened.
for
Yeah,
What
you
happened?
know,
You don't know what happened
No,
because you technically should
That-
not be viewing the rolls I throw.
no, I've definitely not got the stream open
I
and
didn't see anything.
writing no, Ratman in the chat. That's
Yeah,
not
no,
what I'm
I
doing at all.
I do see that. I do see that.
Well,
But
we don't
either
even-
way,
it's not even in the chat. It's down below you. But
Yeah, I know,
don't
but I
what
can't see the little
I
tiny
can't
screen.
see it either. Yeah.
but yeah. So you force Sykes back into the tunnel.
And I was going to sneak further to see, retrace our steps, see if anybody else came to the clanging sound.
Well, it goes 30 feet, so. If
What
you
goes
get out of
30
that range-
Just for me. Are you retracing your steps back to the tunnel where the waterfall is, or not?
No, I'm going to go and see, like, if anyone came to see the noise of the trap. So
From the direction that
She
you
heard-
came.
I'm
She
going
heard
heading
two,
in the
right?
direction of the trap.
Okay, sorry.
Am I getting
All
this right?
So, you are where the trap was now,
Oh, okay.
because that's where the rat man was,
Mhm.
and he had
Okay.
his back to you when you were
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Which meant so you guys had gone beyond that trap and had gone down a very small side tunnel to find this small waterfall.
Yeah, I'll go a little further just to verify there isn't anybody.
A little bit further back the way you came.
If it
All right.
means leaving Sykes' thingy, then I'll leave Sykes' thingy.
That's fine. You
Unless
will be.
Sykes wants to follow. But I'll
You
leave
shoved
that
me
up
into
to
the
his-
hole, so I'm gonna stay in the hole.
I shoved you a little bit, but more like a playful shove than a
Oh.
forceful get.
Okay.
How
Maybe
far
I'll
do you want to
follow
go?
I think a maximum of 30 feet.
Okay, so you will eventually leave Sykes' bubble.
Hmm.
On that note, Sykes, your bubble is about to expire.
Okay. I think I will follow her just a little bit,
Okay.
just because I thought she kind of shoved me back into the hole, kind of. But yeah, just in case, I'll follow her a little bit.
Sure. Tonight, you head further up the tunnel, and you do not appear to find anybody following you from the direction that you originally came. But you turn around, and Sykes, you hear this. Claw, where are you? Hurt things, Claw. And you turn around, and as you turn around, Shania, from behind Sykes, you see another rat man turn
Where'd he come
around.
from?
He was hiding around the corner.
Ah,
He was hiding around the corner because you did hear two voices originally, and then there was only one. So you heard. So he comes around the corner, turns around the corner, and sees you, Sykes. Intruders!
I throw
Go
the
for it.
knife at
Go
him
for
this
it.
time.
Roll your attack.
Wait, why is it still?
That.
why'd you roll at disadvantage?
I don't know.
You just take the. Just roll again for normal.
Okay.
I think it was a 16.
Why is it?
That's kind of weird.
Oh.
Well, you dropped to 16 previously, so that would have been your original roll anyway. So 16 plus 7. So yeah, that definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. That's 7
Oh,
points of damage.
And he is this your is this
Dagger
your
Knight, yes.
dagger of night? Okay.
Things stuck.
Okay, that's fine. He passes that, but still,
Would have been funny if he didn't pass it.
it would have been quite hilarious. Yeah, he starts gurgling, and the hand reaches up to the dagger, and he's now embedded in his chest, and he's Jesus!
I run up to him and try to quiet him, but yeah.
Sure. No, but as you get to him, you see that he's limp on the ground, with this blood oozing out of it. But you notice that the body is beginning to shrivel quite quickly.
I'm gonna leave the dagger and
Sure.
just kind of hold on to it, but just leave it on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Roll a perception check
taps.
from where you are.
Me?
Yeah, Tefari.
Okay.
What did you want to say, Shania?
I wanted to tap Sykes on the shoulder and say, "What the fuck?"
23.
23. With a 23, Sykes, this tunnel where you are now, it's very familiar. Very familiar. For some reason. You can't
This
quite
is
put your
weird.
finger on why. But it seems it's pretty familiar. And from further on down the tunnel you hear several voices yelling out.
Hmm.
Alright.
And they all seem to be echoing the sounds of intruder, 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 intruder.
Shit.
How well do the three of us that were kind of sticking back hear all this?
Oh, you heard this? This was audible. This was very audible. You all heard this.
Okay, I charge ahead towards them.
Okay.
I go and
Hopefully
grab my
Tefari
dagger.
follows because he's
All
holding
right.
the torch.
Okay. So for this, we are going to go into initiative, and I am going to share a map with you guys. You might recognize the map.
Yep. We are back where we were.
Yep.
So, let me just get you guys on the field. Sykes, you are about here. Shania, I'll say that you had a chance to come up and try and have a chat with him. With Illyria, Illyria, Tefari, and Faul, you were all clustered in this little area over there. With Hashut there as well, because he followed you there. And yes. So we'll just get rid of 2 of those guys because they were just out in front. Right, and we'll go to some other music in a moment.
Yes. Time for some map.
Music. We haven't had this in a while.
Hmm?
That was like super battle music.
Yeah, I've got some.
I
I've
know
got
you
some
do.
better music than this one. Let's go to Field of Heroes. That'll be fun. There we are. Who we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got him in there as well, plus
Should have put on for Doomslayer.
Fortunately, I don't have the licensing for that, so that's not going to happen. Alrighty then. Please roll me initiative, guys.
All right.
16! Yay! It's not a low one. Yay!
Nice.
Yay.
I have too many things open on my screen right here now. Let's get initiative roll for him.
22.
7 for Tefari, and Initiative for all the NPCs. There we go. And has he rolled initiative? He has not. I have to roll for initiative for Hashut as well.
Mm-hmm. You better be fighting.
And he is definitely fighting. Oh, wow. Wow. Bloody hell. Not 20.
Alright.
Not 20 for Hashut. And
fighting.
let me just do a quick check for stuffs. Yeah, I thought as much. Where the camera's gone. There we are. Sorry guys watching at home, and just give me 2 moments please while I just do a quick shift around the stuff so that you guys can actually see what we're seeing. There we go.
Yay!
There we go. So, first up is Sykes. You are the one first in the initiative here, sir. So, you hear coming from the no, you go away, please. You hear coming down the corridor in front, so a ways in front of you. Intruders! 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 What are you doing?
I retrieve my knife first.
Yep, you've got your knife.
As I put that away, I pull out my bow. Can I see any of them right now?
Not right now. The corridor extends away from you and then curves round to in a left direction, so you would not be able to see anybody.
All right. I pull out the bow and I just kind of say to Janae, I'm like, "You ready for this?"
And I just grin a wide grin as 2 scimitars curve in my hands.
All right. Then I get an arrow ready.
Yep.
Or I get 2 arrows ready because when I do my action to attack, because I'm gonna ready an action to wait for 2 Ratfolk to come around the corner, so I can shoot at both of them.
So you are readying an attack action.
Yes.
So that would just be one arrow.
Well, isn't it like with an attack action, I have an extra attack on my action?
Oh, do you? Okay. In that case, you would ready 2 arrows.
Level 5 rangers have the extra attack, so
nice. So then yes, you
I'm
would.
gonna wait for 2. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait for 2 Ratfolk to come around. I can shoot at both of them.
I believe so. I believe that's the way it's going. So we'll go with that one. Hashut. He lets his form go, and he's going to squeeze through
He
here.
better.
So it'll be 5.
He's got
10.
other things to do.
What's he gonna do?
Shit, Sykes is so small on my face. I'm tiny.
You are pretty small. Yep. He's gonna go 5, 10. What's his movement speed? He's 30. Okay, so 5, 10. He's gonna squeeze past you, Shania. 15, 20. He's gonna squeeze past you, Sykes. 20,
Okay.
25, 30. And he's going to go take another action, his actual action, 5, 10, 15 to dash to here, and he's going to sneak. If the music is too loud, please guys at home, do let me... Oh, that is actually quite loud, so I'm going to just drop that down about. Just drop that down about. There we go. So it shouldn't be too loud.
Epic battle.
Epic
They're
battle
equally
music.
loud for us, though.
Is it also loud for you guys?
Yes, a little.
bit. There you go.
Good. Now it's peaceful battle music.
And he's going to sneak. He's going to try and sneak at least.
Yeah.
So stealth check for him. Sneaking. Okay, you lost 17. Sneaking. Alright, so that's his turn. Farrell.
I'm going to run up to Janai and then kind of grab her arm or whichever. I forgot which hand she had that ring on, but I'll kind of grab that hand and cast the warding bond on her.
Oh, okay.
And then that'll be it, because that's pretty much a full turn sort of deal. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can actually cast the effects on her though too, so I'll do that real quick.
Cool.
Here we go. All right,
Yep.
that'll be it.
Alright, are you gonna stay where you are? Do you have any bonus actions you want to do?
No, because it pretty much takes up the 2 actions of a turn.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Yep, it's just move and cast, and that's it.
All right, Illyria.
Ah, fuck! I was jamming out to some hell on earth.
Well, what are you doing, mate?
Ah, shit. Well. I'm gonna assume that being 5'4" could have a lot of benefits.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah, so
I'm
she's able to.
I'm going to say that you are able to squeeze between the two between both Faul and Janai. It would cost you an additional 5 feet of movement because you are having to squeeze past them. But you can do that. Talking about that, he would actually be there then.
So how many feet was that I have done?
You were about here, so that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20. I think. Yeah.
Be like right here-ish.
Yep, that works.
Should I activate the spell or pull out her rapier? That's a good question of the day.
Well,
I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. I guess she'll have her hand crossbow and be at the ready in case if anything happens. So she's gonna hold an action.
Okay. What are you holding?
Hand crossbow.
Okay, cool. Janai, you're up.
hey. I am going to use my bonus action and the
Mhm.
superiority die
Okay.
to bolster the resolve of one of my companions. Farrell's already holding my hand. I'll give it a light squeeze.
Oh.
And I'll use Rally. I choose a friendly creature. You can
Mhm.
see and hear me. And it gains temporary hit points equal to the superiority die roll plus my charisma modifier.
Nice. Who are you
So
choosing?
let's
Nice.
buff the healer, shall I?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be a D8 to roll.
Yep. Plus your charisma modifier.
So that's to start with 6, and my charisma modifier is 2, so that's 8 temporary hit points from a boy.
Yay. Nice.
Now I can actually almost match your hit points, so now we're actually
Yeah.
kind of equal, which is nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that really true? Oh bloody hell! Yes,
I'm
it
at
is.
49. Yes.
Yeah. Jeez. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm,
so
I'm a big
closer, 'cause
lady.
I'm at 42, quote unquote, with the.
It's still
with
close.
Yeah. It's closer than 38, so.
All right. That was my bonus action.
Uh-huh.
As an action, I think I just want to follow Hashut, actually. So I
Okay.
don't know if I want to use
Well-
any attacks right now because there's nothing to attack just yet. I'll
Sure.
head towards the noise.
All right. It will cost you an additional 10 feet of movement to get past both Illyria and Sykes.
Right.
Sorry, an additional 5 feet of movement, but I'd say you'd be able to do that.
Well,
'Cause you're pretty
which
close. You're pretty
Is
close together, so.
Noise currently coming from where Hashut is heading, or is it coming
No.
from
It
the
is
south?
it is coming from the south, as it were, of the map.
All right. Then I will take my position as tank in front of most of the group because Sykes is very nicely positioned. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, something. I don't care. I'll just use my movement as well. Let's see.
Okay.
Can I see anything over here already? Because that's my speed, I think.
You cannot. No.
All right. Let's see, because I was there. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 15 plus the 10 feet of squeezing. So it's 25. So I'm over here for my speed.
Yep.
Nothing yet?
You. Roll a perception check.
All right. Here goes nothing. 13.
No, you would not be able to see.
All right. You know what? I'm holding off the group. I'm saving the group here. So 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
and I remember the thingy. So that's all right.
You see.
Yeah, but that's it.
You see this creature
Yeah.
and this creature.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all you're going to see right now.
All right. Can I shout back with my free action 2 so far?
Yep. That's what you hear.
Yep.
Is that your turn?
That will conclude my turn.
Okay, it is the turn of the rat people. The two who have cropped in front of you, intruders, and immediately dash towards you. Let me just go and find out what their movement is.
Bring it on, I got new armor.
25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So this guy's going to run up and be in base contact with you, and is going to slash at you with his short sword, drawing it as he runs towards you. That is going to be... Let's have a look at this. A 11 to hit. I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit, right?
Nope.
Alright, that is going to be his turn. The other guy who saw you is going to run up, and he's going to do the same again. However,
now that 2 have shown up, I do my ready to action to shoot.
Okay, go for it. Shoot. They do have cover because Shania is in the way. However, this would be half cover. So to do no half cover is 2. The AC would go up by 2.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So -2.
Right.
So first shot on the one that attacked Janae already.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the one I ran in first.
Okay.
Why am I at disadvantage?
Yeah, you keep rolling at disadvantage. It's really weird.
Let me just have a look at the combat tracker and see if there's something weird going on here. Oh yeah, it says you're prone. That's why.
Oh.
That would be why.
Yeah.
Okay.
So either way, it's a 13 plus 5. 13 plus 5, that would be 18.
2.
No, 18. I believe your to hit value is plus 7 anyway, right?
Oh yeah. Plus 7, yeah.
So it'll be 13 plus 5, so that's 18.
Yeah.
So that hits.
Awesome. So the first one takes max damage, 12 points of damage.
Woo!
Freaking hell! As this is what you see, Janai, is this this arrow comes flying past your shoulder, narrowly missing your ear, slicing into the rat in front of you.
Second one's a natural 20.
Fucking hell, jeez. Okay,
Amazing.
just your base roll will do this. Okay. No need to roll damage on that. Yeah, that's literally what happens.
So you get attacked by one, and the other one comes to attack.
Yeah,
nice.
the other guy runs up and just as he goes to slash at Shania, this arrow goes flying past your elbow, Shania, and straight into his forehead. He is dead as a doornail.
Hell yeah.
However,
that was awesome.
However, running around the corner are another pair of rat men. Set always visible. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to run up and slash you. And he sees two of his companions in front of him, so he's annoyed at that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to attack you for a 21.
That may hit.
That
Possibly.
I'm pretty sure that hits, to be honest.
Yeah.
And he deals for crying out loud, 3 points of damage to you.
Woo!
That's all he's going to do. That leaves him 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to run up to there. And that is a net red man. Here we go. He's now awake, and he gets advantage because there's a guy beside him.
Oh yeah, pack tactics.
Yep, pack tactics. With 23, that definitely hits. Dealing another 5 points of damage to you, even though you are partially resisted.
Yep, because of me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
take the
nice.
same damage that she takes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have...
we split it.
Okay,
so
so
the
you...
damage had-
Right. Yeah.
So the
yeah,
first
so she
one...
takes 5, I take 5.
No, you take 2. Because it's halved.
Oh, yeah.
So you
Wait,
take...
how-
So you both take 3
Rounds
damage.
down.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then on the first one, what was that then?
The first one was a 1 in the half that runs up to... Technically rounds down to 0, but
Yeah.
I'm going to say you still take 1 point of damage. Oh, no,
Alright.
sorry. It's a 3, it's half. It's a 3 halved. So it'd be 1 point of damage, and
So a total of 4 points of damage now.
5 halved is a 2. So you take 3 points of damage. From that.
So
Yes.
Sean takes 2, you take 3.
Yeah, okay.
No, we take the same amount.
No, you take the same.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
It's literally
three
resistant-
halved. Yeah. 3
Yeah.
halved is 1
Yeah.
in D&D, and 5 halved is 2. So you both take
Yeah.
3 points of damage.
Oh,
Mhm.
3 total.
And whatever
Yeah.
damage she takes, I take the exact same amount. We don't like
Yeah.
split it in a weird way.
Okay. So you just resist it, and then you both take that same damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
That is going to be the Ratman's turn. Moving up to just around the corner, you see a half rat person.
Big guy.
It's not quite big guns yet, but he moves up to around the corner. So you are the ones who killed the second leader. Finally, I get a chance. And he
I
has...
just think to myself, maybe this is the first leader.
Maybe.
Or the third one, and he gets a chance for promotion. Amazing.
15. He's going to stay there. He's going to stay there for a moment. Pull out his hand crossbow. Shoot at you, Janai, since you're the one
Ooh.
in the middle there.
Hello.
And hits you with a 20, I believe.
hmm
And you are going to take from that 7 points of damage, halved, obviously, for your thing, and it should have automatically been applied.
Yes, it does.
Yes. So you would take 3 points of damage as well, Farrell.
Yeah.
Does it
Thanks to the
automatically do that on Sean too, or?
No, it doesn't. It has
No.
to be adjusted.
No, I'd actually do it on mine.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's the 2 Ratmen.
We kinda cool with it.
We're at. And he's going to yell at the 2 in front of him. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! And go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. That's where he's going to go.
Really?
It is now the turn of Tifari. What's he going to do?
He's gonna jump in the hole. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
He stands there.
Long
He's
ass way down.
well. He stands there for a moment. Nah, that's not a good idea. I'll go and help them. And so he's going to go round the corner. 5, 10, 15, 20. And what can he do? Yeah, he's going to do that. That's what he's going to do. He's just going to stay there. Not hold an action. For the moment. That's going to be his turn. Shania, from where you are, well, all of you, after hearing the Weirats yelling out, "Get out of the way!" all of you hear this immense coming from around the corners, and it's not one voice.
Big guy.
And it's not one voice you hear. Let me just go to them.
I'm really glad that chat reminded me to
5,
hydrate so that I
10,
can properly piss my pants at this noise.
15. You
Yeah,
see.
after my next
15,
turn, I'm gonna run and grab some drink.
20.
Oh,
Hey, buddy.
You see a big boy, 25. He's there. 25. He's still got that amount of feet, so he's going to pick up one of the rat men.
Oh my god.
It'd
He's
be
gonna
really
pick up
Breath
funny
of the Wild, bringing back some.
He's going to pick up one of the rat men and see, and like, I'm just going to see if the rat man is going to be able to resist this.
It'd be really funny. He picks them up and then shocks them to the side, killing them.
The rat man dodges it. Ratman does dodge it, but he's going to try. He's going to try again because that's the kind of creature he is. There's a thing in front of him, and of course he misses with that one.
Yeah!
He's just slowly going like, what a
The
crap.
henchmen are in the way.
The henchmen are in the way. Yeah, absolutely. So he goes to grab one. He goes to try and grab the rat folks and try and push them and grapple them out of the way. But they notice what's happening. He's like, wait your turn, wait. Is the answer that you get. There's now a bit of a traffic jam coming up behind, but as another one appears behind him, and you still hear a third. Janai, you hear this because you're pretty close to the action. You hear a third one stomping down the corridor from just around the corner.
Third one.
Yeah, that be them. So, Joel NPC Sykes, you're up.
Oh, terrifying.
Alright,
I genuinely need to pee. I will be right back.
Seeing the rat ogre come through it, I'm just like, oh shit. So I run through so other people can get in, and so I get a better angle on them, so I no longer have the minus cover.
Mhm.
In that case, yeah. Bonus
Well,
action.
It depends who you're targeting.
I'm gonna be targeting the rat ogre.
Okay, there will be no cover bonus because he's a large creature.
Yeah. Okay.
He's a big boy,
Alright.
so yeah, there's no
I just gotta,
no cover bonus. here.
I'll have to say it again to Janae when she gets back, but I say, Janae, keep them there. Those rat ogres can't get through if they're there. And I cast bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark, which my eyes flare up, and so does the rat ogre. My mark.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot two arrows at the rat ogre.
Go for it. Roll your attacks.
I gotta assume it has low AC as well.
Hopefully.
That's a 13.
Well,
That does hit.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I need to activate Hunter's Mark. One sec. So let's just do. Oops. There.
Yep, no worries.
And then longbow. Attack number 1. That's 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And second attack. Oh, so that's 20.
Unfortunately,
Nice.
a 9 does miss.
Damn
They do
it.
have low HP, low armor class, but yeah,
not that.
these guys are big. These guys are big. So while they have low armor class, they're big.
That was almost at 20. No! Shit. Well, that's my turn.
Okay, fair enough. So now it's Hashut's turn. Where are those fools? He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I don't like that
Oh.
laugh.
Janae, by the way, Sykes yelled to Janae that to keep those 2 rat folk alive because it's keeping the rat ogres at bay.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's really dumb. No, it won't.
Okay, well, yeah, sorry,
Shanae?
that was...
Yeah?
You hear from Hashut. Tiefling, down. As he
Nice.
Sykes, you hear Hashut take this enormous breath in, and just breathes out this cone of fire. Unfortunately,
Can I
tonight
use-
you are. Go on.
My reaction to duck or something? Is that an option?
Roll a I'll say yes, which means if you make the saving throw, you'll take no damage.
All right. Deck save?
Yeah.
Gotta use your inspiration on that one.
That 20. There we go. Okay, yeah. So
Nice
you'll
one,
take you'll.
Hashut.
I'll. Technically, this is not what a cone does, but you are just close enough to him to not be hit by it. But you still feel the fire extending across your back, and you're pretty sure that smell you're smelling. Yeah, that's your ponytail gone.
No, it's not. I'm fire resistant.
Oh, you are. Oh, well.
Yeah.
I
Fire
have
then.
pretty good in this circumstance.
Fire
Even if
pretty
she
good
did
in this
save, she
circumstance.
wouldn't
Yeah,
take any
absolutely.
damage from it, yeah.
You could have just stood in that and just bathed.
So
No, I'm not completely
actually, no, let
immune.
me just.
You would save, which give you half, and then the resistance will take you no damage.
So he fails, and he fails. Does he
looks like
fail?
you might kill
Oh
the
yeah,
back
he
end
definitely
anyway.
fails. That's another
Yeah.
that one. Jeez, holy crap! And because this guy is 6th level, this is now 3d6, so they both take
Ooh.
10 points of damage. There is an immense from the ratmen, as they are both absolutely flamed.
Ooh.
Yeah, Hashut.
From that fiery breath. Oh, well, at least that did something. And
That was awesome.
that's gonna be his go.
Whoa.
Eat.
Faul, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna run up. I can see the rat ogre from this angle, right?
From where you are, let me just go back to the map. Yeah, he's a big boy. Yeah, you can see him.
Alright. Cool. I'm going to launch a glowing green bolt that's very
Lovely.
bright at him.
That hits.
Alright. So Janai will have advantage against her next attack against this guy.
Or who? The
Because she's
next
You don't
attack
kill
will.
it.
Nice. 12 points of damage. Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she is the one after me, right?
No, Illyria's first.
Illyria's
oh,
first.
Illyria will
Yep.
probably have advantage then if she attacks me.
Well, whoever has the next attack,
Yeah, next attack, yeah.
has an advantage. Cool. That your turn?
Yep, that's it. And now I need
Alrighty.
to grab my hydration.
Go for it. Illyria. Tell me, what you doing?
Should I power up? That's the question of the day.
How is that even a question?
All right. Well,
Super
first
Saiyan
off-
Illyria.
First
Super
off, going to cast this. How do I do that again?
I don't know. What are you trying to cast?
Blade Song.
Oh, okay. That increases your AC to. Where's Blade Song again? Oh, yeah, it's an ability. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Blade Song. Gain equal to your intelligence modifier. And your intelligence modifier is.
A 3.
Nice. Okay, so your AC goes up to
13. I mean, no, not 13. Math.
math. Math be hard.
Ah.
18.
I just came back to hearing a gag sound of the math.
Cool. What you could,
I thought about sums it up.
I've increased it. I've increased it to 18. What you can do in the future, Illyria, is go to your AC on your first page, hover over the thing, press Control on your keyboard, and then mouse wheel it up, and you'll get +3.
Oh,
But it's done for you.
That's my bonus action. What's next? Man, this entire Doomslayer thing is fucking with my mind. So I get 40 movements. Is Lyra able to see Rat Ogre 2?
From where you are, no. That will cost you. That will cost you an additional five points of movement to get per square to go through there, because you are having to squeeze past everybody.
Yeah, I think I got enough.
Let's go.
And then
Yeah, just yeah.
We had a great funnel, and you're all just ignoring the funnel.
level 2 ice knife on Rag Ogre 2.
Nice,
Ooh.
go for it. He does have an increased AC. Does he do? Is this an attack roll?
Ice knife requires a range spell tap.
Okay, so this is an attack roll. So he does have a plus. I'm going to say a +5 AC, a +5 AC because he's behind one of the rat ogres. So it will be hard.
Yeah,
It will be
true.
harder to hit him.
Hold up. Oh yeah, I got advantage because of guiding bolt, right?
No, on Rat Ogre
No.
1 you have
Against,
advantage.
against only Rat Ogre 1, yeah.
Only Rat Ogre 1. Oh fuck, hold
Mhm.
up. Give me a moment.
Yeah, it's specifically the next attack made against him has advantage.
Ice Knife does
Because he's sparkly.
explode, right?
Ah man. Leaving me no choice. I'm going
Also, yeah, it does. It shatters and does damage to things around
Okay,
it.
so it could
Yeah,
hit
I said
Rat
does.
Ogre 1 then too, so...
Hit or miss, the shard then explodes.
Yep.
Target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Yeah, so he
When-
can do damage on the second one behind him.
Yep.
And the Rat Ogre one will take some damage possibly too.
Yeah, that's true. But what would you like to do? Tell me.
does not hit.
That
That's
does
high
not hit
AC.
because of the +5. No.
But he still takes cold damage. And
Yep.
plus it is a
I believe it says it's when you cast using the spell slot at second level or higher, the cold damage is increased by d6 for each level above the first. So it's a piece of d6, so it's 3d6.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, to make a dex save, I think.
Oh, yes, okay. Let me just roll a
Yeah,
dex save
it's
for
all
those
three of them, right?
guys.
two of them.
Would Rat Ogre 2 be close enough to Rat Ogre 1?
Yep.
I only see
Yep. They would be close enough. So let me just roll a dex saving throw for
Burst don't need
number
minus,
2.
Hmm.
I don't know what we
Number
always
2 need. What's your DC?
14.
Alright, 12 doesn't do it, so he takes the damage. At Rat
Nice.
Ogre 1 rolls a third, rolls
Oh, wow.
12.
The exact same.
The exact same, yeah. And Rat Ogre 3, yeah, doesn't even do it. So all three of them take 3d6 ice damage.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, you missed, but it didn't really feel like a miss.
11.
11 is good.
11 points of damage to all of them. Alright, so he's up to 38.
That's
Is
the
he
thing
up
that's
to
cool about
58?
Ice Knife. Like, even if you
Yeah.
miss, it really does not feel like a miss.
No,
Like,
it's-
it does
it's a-
a lot
it's a
of
cool
damage,
spell.
though. Yeah.
It's a very, very cool spell. Yeah.
Am I able to do anything else? God, this fucking music, man. is not- No, it's not the GM's music. I'm playing.
He's
goddamn
playing something
keys.
else, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you got Doom music and my music going at the same time. Wow, mate.
Oh, Doom Slayer's overpowering your music. I'm sorry.
All right, no worries, mate.
Can I do anything else?
Not oh, that was it. Fortune's favor.
I think that's about it on what I can do.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alrighty then. Let me go back to the combat tracker because I've got lots of tabs open now on my thing. So, Shunai,
yeah.
there are now two smouldering corpses. You are currently now prone. Because you
am I?
used you used your reaction in order to avoid all the fire.
Right, I ducked.
Yeah,
There's
you basically
stand
had to
up.
go. Yeah, you basically had to go flat on the ground in order to avoid the fire.
All right, I jump up from prone.
Nice.
Yes. And in one fluid motion while jumping, I take my scimitars and I cut right all the way up to the currently glowing rat ogre number 1.
Okay, so you use 5 points of 5 points of movement to get there. Cool, because
You
it
have
wasn't.
advantage.
Yep.
And I
go
have
for it.
advantage, so here goes.
Roll your attack.
Yeah.
What a 25 hit!
25 definitely hits. Yes.
All right. This is damage.
9 points of damage. Cool.
9 points. That's my first out of 3.
Yeah, he's beginning to look a bit hurt.
It's beginning to look a lot like ogre kebabs. Ooh, nice.
Just
So-
hits. Just hit. Well, it doesn't just hit, but it definitely hits.
Well,
Oh, no.
okay,
Oh, yeah.
it hits. And then, well, it's, I'm not gonna complain. 10 damage, please.
You have dual weapon wielding, correct?
Yes.
But this is your second attack anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ignore me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you get to add your ability score.
Yeah, it's a dual. If you don't have dual weapon wielding, you don't get add your ability score to the damage bonus.
Yeah, I
but
get to add my
you've
yes,
got
yes.
it. You've got it, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, I've had it this whole time.
Yep. I was just double checking it. Carry on.
All right. How's he looking?
He's looking quite cut up.
Sad
You
bloody
have-
miss?
One more.
He's still standing though, but he's looking quite
Not
cut up.
for long.
There's one more cut you need to make.
I start quietly humming another one bites the dust as I roll a
Nice.
24 still hits. Yep, definitely hits. Yep.
7. Nope. Yeah, 7.
So he's still up. He's still
yeah.
up. Yeah, he is still up. But you run up to him, go slash, 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 and there's this from him, this growling noise from him. But he's definitely still up there, standing in front of you.
Great. I don't look back, but over my shoulder, I shout, "They're huge. If necessary, small spaces." That's 6 words. I can say them in a free action.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Is that your turn? Are you going to move or anything? Or are you going to stay there?
No, I think I like this. Well, the thing is, attacks of opportunity. So, well, I could move into the middle of them, but that would be a death sentence. So,
Yeah.
You would not be able to move into the middle of them because these guys are basically taking up the entire
they're taking
corridor.
up. They're a big,
Yeah.
massive, hulking rat. Okay.
Yeah, these guys be big.
Then I'm hoping that nobody else is going to blow fire up my ass again, and I'm going to stay where I am.
Alrighty then.
So I'll
It is
try and squish myself a little to the side of the wall, hoping that like any sort of spell will pass my nose by.
It is now the Weirrat's turn. He's going to wander up to here. Yeah, he's going to do that. It's 5 to then. And he's going to use his hand crossbow to shoot past you, past the rat ogre. So this is with an additional +5 to your AC, Janai.
Don't I get partial cover at least
Yes,
from
yes,
this
yes, yes,
huge
yes.
hulking piece of
Yes, you
shit?
do. What's your AC without cover?
Ooh, without cover is 13.
13. That would still hit.
Yep.
There's
Yep,
also
that
would
plus
still
19.
for my spell too, because it also gives a +1 to AC.
Oh, it doesn't say that on my sheet, but cool, yeah.
Okay, so it'd be 14, so
19.
13, 14, 19 still hits. Only
Okay.
just, but still hits.
Beats it. All right, bring it on.
Yeah, meets it, beats it, and he needed a 19. And you take 6 points of damage, so it's
All right.
6 points reduced down to 3, so Farrell, you also take 3 points of damage as well.
Fair.
He's going to do that, and then he's going to go... That's his turn. Shape change is a turn. It's an action, yeah. So, stay here. Keep them here. Is what he's going to yell at these rat ogres.
Oh, I could do
That's
the thing.
unsettling.
10,
I could do the thing.
10.
Oh,
What
just
thing?
hold out.
That's-
Just hold out, you may. Just hold out.
That's where he's going to go. He can only do that, unfortunately.
It's 9 o'clock. I don't know how long I can hold out.
It is now Tefari's turn. Well, okay, this is interesting. He's going to go 5, 10, 15... 5, 10, 15,
Slayer
20,
music is not
25,
helping
30,
me with wonders.
15... Yeah, he can't do anything because he's right at the back. Okay, so... he is going to... I don't know what the hell he's going to do, actually.
That's
the
a boss.
tankard.
It's this move.
I think he has
No,
kind
he's-
of line of. I think he has
he's
kind of lines like to.
So
Obi-Wan.
he's only got line of sight to Ogre 1, so he's going to cast... What's the range of that? 120 feet. Yeah, that'll be fine. So he's going to cast... Turn on one target of several... Ooh! Yeah. He'll only be able to hit him because he's the only guy you can see, so... Alright. He is going to cast Ice Ray at... Going to cast it on 2nd level for the time being. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage. He's a large creature, so he gets no cover from this. Definitely hits with a dirty 20. Bloody hell. And deals 2 points of damage to the creature. But it's 3 times though. So he'll do the same thing again. Hits. No 7. This guy is looking very rough. He's looking beat. Yeah, he gets pounded. So, Shania, you watch as these three ice shards just come sailing past your shoulders, striking into the chest of this rat ogre, sending him, knocking him round and round and round. He's looking rough. He's looking very, very, very rough. But that's going to be that's going to be Tefari's turn. It is now their turn.
They can't
We're
really.
rats in front of him. We should grab the rat and throw her.
Yeah, they cannot really do much besides Rat Ogre 1.
Throw some rat.
Yeah, sure.
What's he thinking? Oh no, I don't like the way he smiles.
This rat ogre is annoyed at the fact that you are in front of him, so he is going to sweep his arms out and goes down to try and basically give you a bear hug.
He's grappling?
He is
he's
grappling you,
nice.
yes.
He just wants a hug.
You can succeed on an athletics strength or dexterity acrobatics check, and your DC is going to be 16. Oh, come on, 16. Strength, athletics, or
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
dexterity
yes.
acrobatics.
Oh no, it's going to be athletics.
Yeah, of course it is.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh,
Did
it's
you
a
use your-
night of extremes.
Did you use your inspiration yet?
I will use my inspiration now, thank you!
Okay, use your inspiration.
I do not want to be hugged by giant rat creature. I will reroll.
Go for it.
I will wait. Let me remove the inspiration from my sheet. There we go. Gone. And please, by the gods.
There's only one large fluffy creature
Ventulia,
that's allowed
help
to
me
hug
here.
you.
No, that does not help.
No.
That does not help. You are still grappled. So, this creature wraps his arms around you and pulls you into it, and just. And as he is there, he is now going to spend his bonus action to attempt to crush you with it.
Oh.
You automatically take 1d4 bludgeoning damage from
Ow.
this. Fucking really? One? Really? One? But you are now in its grasp.
I am now very close and up close and personal with a bleeding rat,
Yep.
gym bro. Okay.
Yep, you are.
It's literally a gym rat.
Yeah.
And then, with that, it's going to move up the tunnel with you in its arms.
He's just
So-
carrying you to us.
5, 10 to here, and you are in its arms there.
All right.
Okay, that's going to be its turn. This guy is going to go 5, 10, 15. Then the other one around the corner is going to go 5, 10 to there. Okay, that is what it's going to be.
We'll need to cut our way through these guys.
Sykes.
All right, seeing him grab Janae, I just say, "You let go of Janae," and I'm gonna shoot him. 2 arrows.
Hits.
14. I was like, no. So this has the. I think I have to apply it.
Yeah, that laugh is
It lasts
so
for an hour, so-
scary.
Yeah.
I want to say something.
It's this evil puppeteer laugh.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Then,
Yep. You know what sort of face belongs with a laugh like that? It's this face.
wow! 13 points of damage on that rat one.
Very, very nice. Let me just have a quick look at 13 points of damage. So you fire this arrow, it streaks, and you are aiming for the head, and he just happens to move his head just at the right time, but it gouges his very, very deep cut into the side of its muzzle and leaving this furrow as it goes upwards. He roars in pain. He's still up, but is very much wavering on his feet. 16 hits.
Second attack.
I can
All
do
right,
it.
Sykes.
I can do it.
10 points of damage.
How do you want to do this one?
I kind of, as it streaks past the thing, I'm like, ah, damn, I miss. And then I shoot him again through the freaking skull.
It's like,
And
let me fix that.
Let me just get that. Oh yeah, there we go. Smack. And you strike it in the middle of the
Oh, it's
head.
been off.
And I've just realized what time it is. And as it falls, Janai, you are held by this creature, and it basically just topples on top of you
Oh!
in front of your face. And that is where we are going to
Oh,
have
come
to
on,
end
let's
the
keep
session
going.
today.
Oh,
No.
he falls
It is-
backwards.
Just
Come
another
on.
3 hours.
It's 10 past 9, and that's where we're
It
at.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, we're going to have to end there with Shania trapped underneath a massive rat ogre and 2 rat ogres coming up behind. And Weirad, who seems to be doing something interesting. So,
Start
I
that
hope-
off my bucket list, I
And then it
suppose.
just cuts through the rat ogre and it reaches the top and
probably, yeah. Alrighty. We are running quite... Whoa, we're...
Little late.
little bit late here. So we're going to do a very, very quick round robin from players. Memorable moments, please. Starting with I don't have a D5. Why do I not have a D5? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Illyria! A memorable moment, please, sir.
Ah, god damn it.
Yeah. I just roll a D6 here.
Alright, so, favorable moment, well, slaughtering rats. What else? There's really isn't much that happened besides slaughtering a rat. But those natural 20s though, they're what? How many of them happened? Like I gotta find out.
There was a lot.
So many
yeah.
nuts.
There
so
was
many
a
nat ones.
lot.
Yeah, well,
There was a lot.
it was either feast or famine on the rolls there.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely
I'm
feast or
gonna-
famine there.
I'm gonna count them up real quick if you want to skip me.
Alright. Farrell, memorable moment, sir?
You know, it's funny because I was actually gonna say that too. It's like it's just crazy how, yeah, either it was like the lowest of low rolls, like 3 to 1, or like 17 to 20 for like everybody's rolls.
Yeah, it was
Which is
pretty.
really funny.
Except for me.
Like, huh?
Except for me.
True.
I think Fantasy
True.
Grounds just decided that me as the dungeon master, nothing was going to go my way today. So
Neutral
yeah.
party. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
what
so,
happens
yeah.
when you. It's what happens when
As
you
a
spend 2
side note
weeks.
too, I am happy to see that warding bond actually like when Janai was in the fighting pit, that warding bond lasted like 2 rounds. But it's like, hey, it's nice to see that it actually is doing its job now.
Yeah, well, in that
I'm not
fight,
getting
yeah,
myself beat up.
in that fighting pit, fighting pit, Janai was getting beaten quite a lot.
I
So
was getting my ass handed
you,
to me
you
then.
were getting
Yeah.
your ass
I
handed
was
to
like,
you by
"Oh,
by
this is
a
actually
by a
kinda
monk.
nice."
Sykes, memorable
survive
moment.
I have to say, definitely when I was gonna say the nat 1 when I rolled the stealth check to freaking avoid being caught by the
That was
That was
great.
yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. I did enjoy
but
that.
I definitely gotta say the when Janae had the 2 rats run up on her, and I'm just like take them both down right away. It's like
Yeah,
It was really
that was pretty
good.
cool. That was pretty cool. I did enjoy that. Actually, I did very much enjoy that.
It was
And
a nice
Janai?
little stealth segment.
yeah.
Ooh, well, what to mention that hasn't been mentioned already? I liked, and it was a teeny tiny moment, I liked just Farrell walking up to me in the middle of a rat-infested corridor and just holding my hand for a little bit.
Yeah,
Just us squeezing each other's hand like, it's going to be okay. Here have your hit points. Here have your damage reduction. We're all good here. Like,
that
teamwork.
was
Yeah.
that was a really cute moment.
That
yeah,
was
that
really
was
nice.
Because it still
absolutely really
says
cute
touch,
moment.
But it's like, you know what? Let's put some extra flavor to touch.
Yeah, yeah, that was a very cute moment. I did
Yeah.
enjoy that.
And I enjoyed our fox, little fox spelunking moment. Like,
Yeah.
Just
There was some more stuff down there, but you just never gave to fire the chance to explore it. So
no,
yeah.
somebody found our lacking. We were stupid. It's good.
Hey, but now we know that we can always go back there and jump into the drinking water and.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't drink that. I don't think that makes you happy.
Pours the water.
Yeah, I think there's a
Yes.
reason why there's giant rats down there.
We're gonna raid somebody, and I see that Captain Robert is online, so we're gonna go raid him. And
Oh,
I've
nice.
got raid emotes. I've got raid
Yay!
emotes. So go spam
Wait.
go spam their
Let's spam
chats
them in
with
the chat first,
with
yeah?
raid.
Right.
Oh,
So we got
alright,
some raids.
Oh yeah.
Besides the 1 D20 I accidentally rolled, because why not? In total, within 3 hours of playing, there's about 4 D20s.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. There were a lot
I
of
believe
dirty
it.
20s, so.
Yeah, a
Anyways.
lot of dirty 20s.
Just so you guys are all aware, I will begin streaming tomorrow with some Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate because that's always fun. And Sunday I will be streaming Raft with you guys and you guys who want to join me. So if you want to join, the Raft game, please send a message in Discord. It's going to be a limited amount of people. So and that's in the Discord is a
Party of
Discord
15.
channel. So And it'll be a limited amount of people. So, and if there's lots of people, I'll have to draw a poll for the people who are able to join us. And it'll be taking place the stream will be taking place at 7 p.m. Amsterdam time, Dutch time. So that's work that out for yourselves. Don't know what it'll be for you.
Do math. We've been doing it all evening.
My time is running out. So take care, guys. Love yourselves. Love each other, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.